Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everybody. It's been a while since I did a Friday Night Live. Okay. Woo, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. I'm waiting for Danielle to pop up. Hi, Colleen with the K. Hi, Mustang Sally. Hi, Daisy Cobb. Hi, Eileen's Basic Chicken. How are you? I love you, chicken. Michelle LaBelle. Let's see. Tina, how are you, sweetie? There she is. Okay. All right, Danny. I don't have my red cup. Should I get me a red cup?
Oh, and I'm drinking lemonade, so nothing great.
Look, should I
I
get
do
a
drink
red
out red
cup?
cups all day, though.
Hi, my breezy. I was worried about you. Oh, I'm glad to see you. I missed her Thursday night. Oh my God. Danny, I'm gonna show you what I look like, okay? Remember I told you I was in the tub, right? I said I'm gonna be in the tub for an hour. So just to make sure, look, I got in the tub, didn't tie my hair up, I'm in my pajamas.
I started to put on my pajamas. I said, you know what, Dennis, keep on complaining.
I do read. I'm in my pajamas and I don't give a shit.
Hey,
It is
everybody.
Friday night. I will be working all weekend. So I have meetings all next week is my meeting week. I have meetings all week. And then I have a function after work on Wednesday. And God, Jesus. I gotta get my hair done. I gotta go do all kind of stuff. I gotta be presentable in front of these people. Okay. Danny. Hi, Jen's mom, Bambina. How are you? Oh, girl. They got the shot callers, what I understand, for Tupac Shakur's red drum.
Yeah. I
Well,
haven't even. I've seen. I actually shared a few people's live on it, and I said I was gonna sit down and watch it, but
we're gonna watch it right now. Hi,
let's watch it.
XO. We're gonna watch it right now. And then we're gonna talk about these YouTube streets.
YouTube Tupac.
We're gonna talk about the YouTube streets. So I gotta come off camera. My eyes, girl, look at my eyes. Oh, they're horrible.
Oh yeah, it's been a long day.
It's been a long week. Look, it's gonna be a long week. So look, let me get this video for you guys so we can watch this shit. How many years later? How many years later?
It's at least 27.
He was 25 years old. And you telling me that you've
Because
been
I know that
and all of this and you didn't do shit about none of this? Get the frick out of here, okay? Let's stop playing. Okay, let's see. Let's get Big Boy on the screen here. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm going to make this a full screen, Danny, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're still there, but we're going to just get it full screen so everybody can see it. Yeah, he wrote a book. Look, let's go.
Anderson were also in attendance at the same event. As both were leaving the fight, members of Death Row Records spotted Orlando Anderson near an elevator bank inside the MGM. And at that time, they began to kick and punch him near that elevator bank. I will now show you hotel security footage, as many of you have already seen, related to this incident. And on this incident, you will see Tupac Shakur, who's wearing a shiny satiny shirt, along with Marion Suge Knight, who's a large man in a brown suit, punching and kicking Orlando Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Following this incident, you'll see hotel security intervene, and then they will leave the area of the fight.
I'm waiting for the video. So
little did anyone know that it is this incident right here that would ultimately.
I remember this like yesterday.
Me
To the
too.
retaliatory shooting and death of Tupac Shakur. Following this incident, Tupac and Suge Knight both left the MGM to make their way to a post-fight party, which was to occur at a local nightclub. At the same time, word had spread amongst members of the Southside Compton Crips of what had occurred inside the MGM. And then That's when
1996.
Dwayne Davis began to devise a plan to obtain a firearm and retaliate against Suge Knight and Mr. Shakur for what occurred inside the hotel against Mr. Anderson. After Davis obtained a gun, he entered into a white Cadillac along with Terrence Brown, DeAndre Smith, and Orlando Anderson. Based on
they've always known that.
Always known that.
They were seated. At some point in time, as they were in the white Cadillac, Mr. Davis took the gun that he had obtained and provided it to the passengers in the rear seat of the vehicle. As they were driving west on Flamingo Road near Koval, they located the black BMW, which was driven by Suge Knight, and then the passenger seat was Tupac Shakur. And as they turned around, they pulled up near the passenger side of that vehicle and immediately began shooting at Mr. Knight and Mr. Shakur. Following that shooting, the white Cadillac fled the area southbound on Koval. And after our officers arrived on scene, Tupac was later transported to the University Medical Center, where he was treated medically and died approximately 6 days later on September 13th. My homicide section handled this investigation from its onset and for a short amount of time. And within a short amount of time, what we knew was that we were working a gang investigation where our victims, our witnesses, and our suspects were all from Southern California and not local to Las Vegas. Within the first few months of the investigation, our detectives knew most of the information I just briefed you on.
Okay, they knew most of the information. What took them so long, Danny?
And it's not even just about what took them so long. About 3 years ago, the same people who did that OJ docuseries, they did one called Biggie and Tupac. And in that, they literally not only tell you about the exact same car, the same 4 people being in the car, who was the actual,
they still don't know
who's in the car. They told us all this and that. They knew these things. But like when we start talking about that Illuminati stuff, I really get on Tupac and Biggie's passings, because with Tupac, they didn't just leave from that fight and then go, head over, and that's where it happened. They went back to their hotel because Tupac was dating, oh my God, whose daughter was that?
Jones' daughter.
But she was at the hotel, and Tupac took off the bulletproof vest he had. He took it off in the hotel. He didn't take it off in the car. And he had been wearing that bulletproof vest the whole time. And he took it off. Within 30 minutes of leaving that hotel, Tupac would be. And then the thing is, Suge Knight was this big guy.
They were looking for the BMW.
Right. Suge Knight is this big guy. Remember on the docuseries, they had found the BMW later. But you know what I mean? And then they knew where 2 of those guys, because 2 of those guys in the car were was one the brother of the guy they were fighting, or were 2 brothers in the car? But it was some
2 brothers
kind of
in the car
with it. Where they were related. But Suge Knight is like 6'5", 300 pounds, right?
Well,
you want me to believe that Esther from inside a car fires dead through the driver's side?
No. It was the passenger side. It was the passenger side. He got grazed.
But how did he shoot him on the passenger side?
They say
because Tupac is on the side next to the sidewalk. How did they pull up if Tupac's on the passenger side?
They lied. They were shooting through the driver's side, and now they're saying
they came to the driver's side. But what I'm saying is, how did all of those shots miss Suge Knight, only grazing him?
Because he wanted him killed. He wanted him killed. Okay, you know how traffic is in Las Vegas.
Set up. And then, I don't know, for all those people who watch a lot of shows like me, do you all remember when Suge Knight came on MTV?
Yes, JL. He was going to leave Death Row.
After Tupac's passing, and he was smoking this big old cigar, and he did this interview, and he said that after Tupac was SHOT, that he was like, "Hey, Suge, give me a cigarette." Huh? He was shot in the chest. I'm sorry. There's no way he could have asked you for, and then smoked it on the way to the hospital. Those are Suge Knight's words exactly. I knew when he said that day, I was like, he had something to do with this, because that makes no sense.
He was going to leave Death Row Records, but now they want us to believe that the shots were fired from the passenger side. No, honey. We all saw the car. Those bullets came through because Suge was grazed on his left side.
He was grazed. That's it. And that's what I'm saying. But if you come up from the driver's side and Suge's on the driver's side, because Tupac, because even when they show you the car, the vehicle, and where it was at, he's on the sidewalk. He's by the sidewalk. So that meant they would have to jump out the car, run over to his side. And Tupac's injuries are in his chest. So did he turn towards Suge and say, "Wait, is that a gunman at the car?" I mean, like, none of
he had to turn. They had to be talking. I think I'm gonna tell you what Nathan said a long time ago. He said, when this happened, he said Suge laid his seat back. He leaned back. Lean back.
He had to.
He leaned back, and to this day, I said, when we heard about Tupac leaving Death Row Records, and he was going to go to Dre and them, because he had been hanging out with them, he was leaving. He doesn't want Suge to leave. I mean, Tupac to leave, because he's the money maker. Exactly, he was the money maker. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
But see, one of the things that always got me with that was when Suge got Tupac out of jail. One of the things in his contract was 7 albums, which meant that's why Tupac was dropping all these albums, because with this 7-album contract, he couldn't be released until this. So he had put him in this 7, but Tupac is Tupac. So he was just putting it together. Machiavelli 1, 2, 18, 57. You get what I'm saying? Because he was like, I'm gonna give you 7 albums. And then Suge was paying him off of the his album All Eyes on Me. Suge was paying him in cars, and he was telling him, like, "Man, I'm not MC Hammer. I don't need all these vehicles." Like, every time he came, he put in a car outside his crib. But when it comes to Suge and Biggie, when it comes to Tupac and Biggie Zep, I just have to say this. With Biggie, what I didn't understand was, one, as hot as California was, because Pac had only been gone for 6 months. So as hot as everything was, Tupac was in California for 2 weeks before that award. One, he was out there way too long. So your whole movement is tracked. And but this is where I blame Puffy. So Biggie couldn't even go to the awards that night. You know what I mean? They like, it's too much static. We don't even want him here. So they're downstairs kicking it in the parking lot, playing his new album, just beating it and stuff, right? Then Puffy says, "Hey, y'all, let's go shake and go here." At the same moment he's saying, they coming out the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? They hit the corner and they attacked. I felt like both of theirs were definitely set up. They were set up. They were young men. They were babies. They were 25 and 26 years old when they passed. And that is so sad, because their music still holds weight and power to this day. And that just, imagine what they could have been.
Yep, that's it. But they were set up, and I'm telling you, I want you to listen to this, man. Those were, music was better. Thank you. Hi, my beautiful KK.
Yeah, Suge couldn't accept that. Just like Puffy couldn't accept that Biggie was about to start the commission with Charlie Baltimore, Jay-Z, and Black Rob, and he was mad about it. And he was mad about it.
Yep. He's got to be on every song. He got to be singing. He can't sing.
And he was mad about it.
Yeah,
because he didn't put Biggie in the same kind of contract. He put the Locks, Faith, all those other people. He didn't have that kind of tie to Biggie. So yeah, he was mad about it.
Okay, let's go. Let's finish this shit.
However, we never had the necessary evidence to bring this case forward and present it for criminal charges. As time went on, this case had been reviewed multiple times by different investigators assigned to my section, but it wasn't until 2018 that this case was reinvigorated as additional information came to light related to this homicide. Specifically, Dwayne Davis's own admissions to his involvement in this homicide investigation that he provided to numerous different media outlets.
Yes, he does, XO.
In our section, we knew at this time that this was likely our last time to take a run at this case to successfully solve this case and bring forth a criminal charge.
But you haven't charged
At that
everybody.
time that this case was assigned to Cliff Mogg, a detective within my homicide section.
Yep.
And over the last 5 years, my section worked closely hand in hand with the Clark County District Attorney's Office and followed a systematic investigative plan over the last 5 years.
Yeah, the commission.
We've conducted countless interviews and corroborated numerous facts that were not only consistent with the crime scene on the night of the incident, but also corroborated and were consistent with the sequence of events that night. This ultimately led to us procuring a search warrant, which was executed at Mr. Davis's residence in Henderson, Nevada. And following the execution of that search warrant, in close coordination with the District Attorney's Office, this case was presented to the grand jury, which ultimately led to Davis being indicted on charges of murder. Before I hand it off to the District Attorney's Office, I would be remiss if I didn't thank Detective Mogg and all the other detectives that were not only assigned this case and reviewed this case, but all the other detectives from other agencies that assisted us in this investigation. They know who they are, and thank you very much for all the assistance you provided. It does not go unnoticed. And lastly,
And so I got a lot to say about
one of the
that.
important things in my
Hold on, I'm
opinion
gonna stop
is
it. I'm gonna stop
we need
it.
to make this be a reminder that the charge.
Okay, go ahead, Danny.
I'm sorry, y'all. I am very well versed in these two, especially when it comes to Puffy and Suge. Like very well versed all the way up. But anyway, with this Shyne thing, that was another one of the biggest setups in the world. Okay, first of all, if anybody remembers when it went down that night in the club, right?
Jennifer was there.
We were watching it while they were still outside the club. The police were still out there. J-Lo's outside. Shyne's outside. Remember, we see it all. And we know Shyne's not guilty. Like Shyne was set to do this. You know what I mean? And then they did Shyne bogus. Not only did Shyne go to jail for this, then he was deported. Then they sent him back. After that, they did.
Yep, he came out.
They did ban Shyne from America.
Yep, and I do believe that you remember when all of this went down, and that's when Jennifer and Puffy broke up. Her management team said, "Oh no, we don't need you involved in this."
Yep. Shyne went down for Puffy, just like when Jay-Z shanked somebody in the club allegedly years ago, and one of his hitters took it that rap too. And people don't even mention it like it was Jay, but when it first happened, it was openly that it was Jay. But Puffy always on something. Remember when Puffy went down there because they were mad about the song him and Nas had? When him and Nas was hanging on the cross?
Yep.
And who was that run the record label? Puffy and them went up in there, and Puffy was beating dude up. What is dude? Oh my goodness! And then they were so remember his name. They put a part of that in that video.
Because I can see him
up in the record label, like.
Yep, I can see him because I remember that song that Tupac did that dissed Biggie, Puffy, and told him that he effed this woman. Girl, that's when he was talking to Faith Evans. Yes.
First off, F your B and the click you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I bumped your wife. We bust some bad boys, tough for life. Oh, I know that. And then Biggie had the original song, Who S-H-O-T you.
Yep.
Separate the weak from the ox.
Separate them, girl. Okay, let's finish with this motherfucker.
Let's finish. Does not have statute limitations. This agency has been and is invested in solving our cold case homicides so that we can bring closure
to his mother's dead, his father's
and justice for those victims of homicide. And with that, I will turn it over to the Clark County District Attorney.
And now you're solving the case. Hey, I see you in the casino all the time.
Johansson, I appreciate it. Good afternoon. I am the Las Vegas Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson. It has often been said justice delayed is justice denied.
Yep.
It's a quote we hear often and for many, many years when talking about our legal system, but not in this case. Today, justice will be served in the murder of Tupac Shakur. I'd like to acknowledge the relentless work.
Not justice yet. You just made an arrest.
Metropolitan Police Department homicide detectives.
Right.
We've mentioned Detective Cliff Mogg many times, and we can't mention his name enough. He is the detective, along with his colleagues, that brought this case here today to you. A Clark County grand jury has indicted Dwayne Keith Davis with one count of open murder with use of a deadly weapon with a gang enhancement. Davis will appear in court in the next few days or so for a hearing to determine his custody status and to set a jury trial date. This grand jury has been receiving evidence for months and has determined there is sufficient evidence to justify the filing of this criminal indictment. I've assigned two of my top prosecutors, Mark DiGiacomo and Banu Palal, to prosecute this case. I know a lot of people have been watching and waiting for this day. Tupac Shakur is a music legend, and for a long time, this community and worldwide have been wanting justice for Tupac. Today, we are taking that first step. Tupac was actually quoted as saying, "Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside while still alive. Never surrender." Well, we didn't surrender thanks to the great work of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department under the leadership of Sheriff Kevin McMahill, Lieutenant Johansson, retired Detective Cliff Mogg. I am proud to announce the return of this document. This is the indictment we've been waiting almost 3 decades for.
Yep.
It spells out the facts and circumstances and what justifies a Clark County grand jury in returning an indictment.
That's the saddest part.
Will be served.
Yep. His dad just died too, didn't he? Or was he just? Did he just die when he was just in a
I know his dad just did an interview.
I just like to say,
okay, he was in a
the
hospital.
Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department homicide section year over year solves over 90% of the homicides that occur in our jurisdiction. You won't find that anywhere else in the United States. For those family members that have lost somebody that we haven't solved that case, I want you to know, just like in this case, we're not going to give up.
It took you 30 years.
I'll also say to you that as we begin, we're going to take a couple of questions. I want you to remember in your questioning that this investigation, subsequent arrest, and now indictment is only the beginning of the process. And we are committed and invested in ensuring a successful prosecution as we move forward. So with that, we'll take any questions that you might have.
Sheriff,
Ken?
Excuse me. Sheriff, thank you.
Okay, do we want to hear the questions?
The Shakur family, anyone within here?
Not really.
Today?
Okay.
And if so,
all right.
Can you characterize?
Oh, okay. We don't want to hear the questions. Okay. So, Danny, what do you think? Almost 30 years. Almost 30
my
years.
whole thing is that this case could have been solved 27 years ago. I mean, really, this case was solved from the people. The people been knew the answers. It's never been a secret. I mean, there were so many moving parts that people aren't speaking of. Like Gaddafi was 187. Not even a month. Was it a month after Tupac? 2 months?
Yeah.
You know,
so yeah, okay. So his
these
stepdad did the interview. I'm sorry, his stepdad, but his father died in prison.
Yeah, his stepdad did it. I'm sorry, I just called him that.
Yeah, because I know his dad died. But so okay, I'm gonna ask you this question. And we've been following this for years. I never forget I was living in Virginia Beach. I mean, this shit shocked the hell out of me. They had the suspects, they knew who they were. They have done all of this. This guy has done interviews. When they went to his house and raided his home, they found the articles that he had kept about the M. They found all of the Rolling Stone magazines with Tupac and about the anniversary of his death. He kept all of this, but they just did this raid.
One of their family members was arrested with some trafficking or something like that.
Yep.
And they were snitching them out to try to make a deal. So they
Yep.
knew who
They
did
knew
this.
who did this.
They knew it. They knew from the gate, from the fight in the casino. They knew it from there.
They knew.
They knew it from that moment. They knew because the guy they fought in the casino, those people in the car, like I said, they knew all of that was bad. They knew it was all a blood crip thing. They knew it was. They knew it was. But this is how Las Vegas really looked at it. Don't worry, they about to get up out of here, and they can take that back to LA. They can take that back to California. And that's how they looked at it. Even though Tupac was gone, they for some reason they thought people were gonna let this go. It was never gonna be let go. And the thing about Afeni that I thought from the moment she passed, she's finally back with her son forever. So her peace came then because she didn't receive that here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she knew just like we knew. She just was waiting for these people to be brought to justice. Because we all knew who these people were. That's why a lot of people are gonna say, I'm not surprised on these names. They these Crips. Some of them had rap videos. You're gonna know things about them because over these 27 years, we've watched.
Okay, I was looking for the footage from the scene of that night. I have it. I'm trying to see if they're showing the car. Hold on.
And that whole night was shaky because if you all remember before they got into the fight, right? Tupac and Snoop did an interview.
Yep.
And they do this interview, and it's known as one of the interviews where Snoop is showing signs because Tupac gonna start talking that Illuminati. And when he does it, Snoop keeps looking at him out the corner of his eyes, like, be quiet, but he doesn't say that. But he never says a word. And it become one of the most famous videos when they making videos about the Illuminati and they showing, back then how Tupac was letting us know what was going on in the industry.
And I think so too, Sassy. It's a lot of stuff that's coming out now to actually take away from other things. And Orlando Anderson, thank you, Girl. JL got this down. JL has this down. Okay, so here's some video.
And then, you're right. He couldn't take that ass beating. And the thing about it was that was over some months. Like what they got into it did have something to do with going back home. But what we have to remember, JL, I know you know this because you seem to know a lot about what's going on there. You got to think about once again, let's talk about all the things going on. Now, remember, Snoop is a Crip, right?
Yep.
They fought Crips. Suge and them are bloods. They blood. You know what I mean? And so it was so many things going on. The reason Suge had Snoop in his pocket is because Snoop was getting bullied by these dudes. So it goes backwards. But Snoop, one of Suge and them people took out this dude who was messing with Snoop, like gave him a little juice too, and that made him Crip walk even more. I mean, it was so much going on with them gang-wise during that time. You know what I mean? Like Death Row was shaking Vanilla.
It was called Emerald. Look, it was called Emerald because they were.
They
were taking out.
Suge Knight hung Vanilla Ice out of a window like on a 30th floor and got him to sign over them rights to Ice Baby.
I remember hearing about that.
That's how Suge got Ice Baby from him. And to this day, well, I don't know if Suge in jail, he might. But Vanilla ain't gonna really give it no status. It's a period he don't want to talk about. And that's why he really don't want to be Vanilla Ice. Because in it, he ended up not making what he should have made off of it because, like I said, they got him out. If you ever watch Welcome to Death Row, you'll see, man, how JoJo and Casey, Death Row was drugging JoJo and Casey out. How Suge, the terrorists. This always a setup, Suge Knight. Even down to when Suge Knight just recently, when they were filming NWA's movie, and Suge tried to come on the set demanding that part of the movie had something to do with him.
And that shooting
they had all them gangsters out there, and he ran one over.
Yep. And so right after Tupac was killed, Suge went to jail. I think that was all a setup just to save his ass, to be honest, because he said that, because he was out on another warrant and he had violated. I think that was a setup to keep his ass in jail and keep him protected. What do you think?
Suge lost his street cred when that Barbara knocked him out unconscious on the internet.
Oh, yeah. That
Y'all
little
remember
guy.
that?
Yeah, that little guy.
That barber was like 5'7".
That little guy.
He rocked Suge Knight blindside. Well, he didn't see it coming, I guess, because he punch drunked him. He knocked Suge Knight out, and he lost a lot of. Because Suge was smart. He used to go to the joint and be putting money on the Bloods and the Crips books. That keeps him safe. Like he was smart. He was just a gangster.
Okay, so let's watch this. Let me see if they're gonna show that card. That's what I want to see. I haven't.
So I was just talking about it. Jake.
Okay, there's no sound. I wanted to see where the bullets did, but we did see the passenger side. It doesn't look like the glass was in. Looks like it was blown out. Look at the windows because they have it up. Look, hold on. I want you to look at this car. Hold on. And they want us to believe. They want us to believe that this happened.
This wasn't set up.
Yeah. I want you to look at the windows.
This was set up.
Look at the windows. It wasn't. Look at this.
And look, how did you get that bullet?
There was one bullet
coming from the side.
There was one bullet in the front. All the other bullets.
Right. How did you get that coming from the? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Even the account of what happened never made sense. It's like this was the saddest part is that when Tupac passed away, I remember thinking, like, because he's Black, like y'all are literally trying to make it like, hey, y'all just because it was people, believe it or not. Because I love how these officers are making Tupac a great thing, like they are. But when Tupac was alive, they were afraid of that militant message. They were afraid of his ties with the.
They were blaming him for all of this stuff.
They were so right. So they were afraid. And the industry was afraid of him because he came out and told us that Quincy Jones had been hitting on him, and that Dre was going the other way, and they did not like that.
They didn't like it, and now we know that Dre did. That he was a little. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre.
And look at 27 years later, Quincy Jones done came out, and Tevin Campbell done told us that Quincy Jones had him giving. You know what I'm saying? So it's true what Tupac was telling us 27 years ago, and people like Quincy Jones is a woman. He a womanizer. He loved the women. He loved it. Tupac said,
yeah, because I believe the rumors when I heard him
to go down on Tupac Shakur. That's what Tupac
Shakur
to
said. Tevin Campbel. Look what he did to Tevin Campbell. I believe that.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. And I believe it. And Tevin Campbell said from the day he signed them records, every time he went in Quincy Jones' office, there was an accountant with him and Quincy Jones.
Yep.
And that Tevin Campbell said since Quincy Jones was his first, he didn't even know if he liked women. But Tupac tried to tell us.
Yep.
He said, if y'all knew what they was doing in the back rooms, if y'all knew what your favorite, with these owners, with these producers, with these, he said he tried to tell us.
Yeah. So did DMX. DMX called Puff Daddy out in one of his songs. He called him out, talking about he was digging little boys. DMX called his ass out.
No disrespect to 50, but I got some questions on YouTube because I remember when y'all had y'all whole scandal. But when I was just at the 50 Cent concert, 50 did a whole little few minutes of talking about how Puffy has little. He made some very. They were so inappropriate about Puff, and he stood like they was facts. They were so inappropriate about Puff. I was like, I'm not gonna record that and put that on nothing. But I remember when,
look. I don't think he's undercover because they've been talking about Puffy for a while. And I think, and I'm gonna be honest, I think he had something to do with Kim Porter's early what she said, she died from pneumonia. Really? Okay. She was writing that book. She was writing that book.
Kim, he had something to do with Kim. He had something to do with
DMX is
definitely with Biggie. He had something to do with all of them chicks, Mary, Faith, all of them drugged out. Oh, that's a Puffy special. Do y'all remember when Mary J. Blige told us If you see me, usually when I'm with Puffy, you're gonna see me in the sunglasses, because that means that I am lifted, girl. And she had them big old. And when would Mary wear them glasses? Every time Puffy was producing a track.
Yep, exactly.
He was getting all of them. He was turning them out upside down. You know, I have a
I
love.
forgot he said that. Look what he said. He said 50 Cent said, "What kind of man offers to take you shopping?"
Right, but 50 Cent, the only reason that 50 can't have that argument with me, because when him and Floyd Mayweather was going back and forth with each other, it was moments where I was like, are they together? Do y'all remember when Floyd Mayweather and 50 got into it about 5 years ago?
Yep, it was over 50's ex-girlfriend who was not, no. Well, was it 50's ex-girlfriend or was it Floyd's girlfriend who was dating 50? How did that one go? I forget.
Girl, it don't matter what it started off. This is what I know for a fact. They started doing stuff like, oh, give me back the Rolex I got you. What about the Lamborghini? I was like, this is getting, and then they would be like arguing back and forth with each other all over social media. Like at the same time, Ray J would be sitting there singing at the bottom of Floyd Mayweather's stairs on Floyd Mayweather's show, singing to Floyd Mayweather as he walked down the stairs. One wish, one wish, one wish. I said, wait, what is going on with these guys? You got Ray J on television singing One Wish. Is Floyd Mayweather is walking down his stairs in a robe. And why is he hanging out with you in a robe? Like, what is going on? You and 50 are like, you're no longer, oh, you can't drive a red Lamborghini because I was like, what is this?
I can't. Let me tell you what, they couldn't handle DMX, they couldn't handle Ja Rule, and they damn sure couldn't handle Tupac.
Well, Ja Rule was so caught up with that the Murder Inc. stuff, because remember they were affiliated with the guys, I can't remember their name. Y'all East Coasters don't remember. They were affiliated with the guys who had something to do with the whole robbery of Biggie Smalls. I mean, the whole robbery / first shooting of Tupac Shakur. They some big times out there. These people, they had a little squad, they all moving stuff, whatever. But Murder Inc. was funded by them. And so when 50 came out with that record, his first record, I like to call it the snitch record. From Murder There Inc. were a lot of things he said on that record that were facts, that were part of
the case for Murder. Herb Gotti, right? Herb Gotti?
Yeah. So Murder Inc. went under investigation, and during the investigation, there were lyrics from 50 Cent's first album that they used in court. Because he was speaking about facts. So even down to like when
I didn't say anything. I was listening to you.
Oh, no, I was saying even down to when 50 Cent, you know, the reason why his teeth were, and he had the dimple in his face from when he was asked multiple times before he was a rapper. Even with that, when you go into the history of it, they all were connected. So 50 gives us all these TV shows or movies where he's telling the story of his mother, like a lot of
Illuminati, right there, Jay-Z.
The facts are who they connected to.
Yep, Jay-Z, Illuminati. That girl.
Oh, yeah, man, baby. Hey, y'all remember back in the day, we read The Source, Word Up, every magazine. Yep. It don't matter. So when it came to celebrities, you got to read what they actually wrote.
Yep.
In quotations. This is from them.
Yep. Ice Cube said he's not part of the machine. He's not part of that crew. Ice Cube, he said, I am not part of that crew. I'm not part of that machine. Therefore, they try to silence me. Ice Cube is just, Cube is
because Ice Cube was smart enough in the beginning to know, like when people tell the story of how Ice Cube was so adamant about pitching Friday, you know, and getting Friday out there, because Ice Cube knew, like, the truth, we got to make a way out. Because even in this rap, we still live in this street life. We still are in it. We still having casualties. And we not making that money that can get your family out of here. You get what I'm saying? You might get you out of here. The family gonna still be here. And Cube, salute Cube. All respect. I love Ice Cube. When it comes to NWA, I love all of DOC, Ren, Dre. Now Dre has the worst luck ever to me in the world. Oh my God, with dates. But don't get me started because I'll start feeling sorry for Dre. Then I get mad at Dre. I hate that his son passed away.
Now, what happened to O'Shea Jackson?
O'Shea is Dre.
Oh, wait, no, girl, O'Shea not O'Shea, not O'Shea. I'm sorry, not O'Shea. Yeah, not O'Shea. No, not O'Shea. Oh my God, what's his name?
Because remember that song, y'all?
It's not O'Shea. It's not O'Shea. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name that used to be with Cube in them, and then he just dropped from the scene. I'm trying to remember his name.
DOC?
I think that's him.
DOC was in an accident. You know, DOC is
that's him.
Erica Badu got a shorty by DOC. One of her kids is by DOC.
How many kids, girl? Erica Badu got kids by every goddamn body. Okay.
DOC still out there in the industry, but DOC in that accident, he talk like this now. So DOC can barely talk. So that's why he ain't rapping.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he out now, he out. But DOC ran, DJ Quick, people like that, they never gone. They still producing. They still back there. They still grinding. They
called him the Doc. Yeah, they called him the Doc. Yeah, the Doc. That's who they called him.
Yeah,
DOC.
It's the DOC at the formula. Yeah.
And then
DOC was that business, and he was a cutie. Yeah, he had a bad car accident years ago, and
And they made an arrest last year on the shooting of one of the DMC, the guy that was with not Run DMC. What's the guy that was killed in the studio? His name is on the tip of my...
You talking about not Jazzy Jeff? You talking about
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
DJ Jazzy Jeff?
No, not D. No,
Jazzy Jeff is Fresh Prince boy.
Yeah, the other one.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
On the tip of my tongue, I cannot remember his name, but they made an arrest in his case not too long ago.
Jam Master J. I'm so sorry, Jam Master J. Rest in peace. You also know that 50 and them and the people he was running with back in them days, they got something to do with that Jam Master J thing. The Jam Master J's weakest part was he would open himself up for them young kids who got the good talent and stuff. And him doing that would lead to Jam Master J's passing. It's a sad story. Jam Master J's, that's a sad story because he really, they are like, you know, when you think of like hip hop and where it comes from and what it is, those are people who like embody it. Jam Master J stayed in that. Yeah, he had a studio, and that's where Jam Master J's life was taken.
Yeah, that's where he was. And now Eazy-E, we were talking, not we, but I was talking to my sister a couple of weeks back. We were talking about Eazy-E because his daughter was trying to sue. Do we believe that Suge Knight actually had him injected with HIV, or do we believe that he went both ways?
No, I don't believe either one. I believe that Eazy-E, first of all, if anybody remembers, Eazy-E was so little that when he came out, they were trying to pass him saying he was like 16. Then people knew he wasn't that young. So then he's 19. That dude was like almost 30. But Eazy-E was a hero. Eazy-E, if he was alive, he probably had.
He died around 31 or 32, though. He died around 31 or 32.
Yeah, when Eazy-E came out, he was in his 20s, but they were trying to pass him like he was young. When Eazy was coming through the thing, we want Eazy. They was trying to tell us Eazy was like 16. That was a grown man, like me.
That was a grown ass man.
21. Yeah, that was a grown man, but he was little. But that was a grown man. I love the Eazy-E. When I had a girl, they used to call me Greasy D.
Yeah, but his daughter doesn't believe.
I'm not even making that joke. My brother did for it.
His daughter doesn't believe he had HIV though. Okay, Danny, something. I can't hear you.
Huh?
I couldn't hear you. You were talking, but I couldn't hear you. I saw your mouth.
Oh no, I had just finished saying what I was saying is that I just think he was a hoe.
So you don't think he had AIDS, but that's what they have on his official.
No, I think he did. I think he did have it. I think he did because even when you watch about Eazy-E before he went in the last time, within that year, they said he was in and out the hospital several times. You know what I mean? With the same thing, almost like pneumonia
But how did
or
he
a
get
flu
it?
or that type of thing. I think
How did
Easy
he
was,
get it?
and it was so taboo back then. It was
But how
taboo
did
as
he
ever.
get it?
So even if he didn't even go get tested, the bad thing is most people don't go get tested. They find out because here's the thing.
Oh, I didn't know Jam Master Jay was a seed dealer.
Yeah, he was. A lot of them, and here's what you got to know. If you know hip hop, you have to know that most of it is bagged by hustlers. You know what I'm saying? The streets.
Yeah.
Most of them, like BMF, Jeezy. BMF bagged a bunch of rappers. That Jeezy was originally rapping with what's the one? Gucci Mane. So Gucci Mane was already a name, and Gucci Mane was moving tons in Georgia. Tons.
Really?
Gucci Mane was rapping with Jeezy, and Jeezy didn't even know how to flow. Jeezy lost his voice because he would try to rap a certain kind of way, and he would end up straining his voice and messing his voice up. Long story short, they pull him back. They got these other little shorties they rapping with, whatever. They start getting back and forth into it with each other. Jeezy and Gucci Mane. BMF send these shorties to go take Gucci Mane chain, and Gucci Mane dropped one of them shorties. You know what I mean? Right in the studio. He dropped them. And that would begin the big Gucci Mane. And that's why when people's like, I can't believe how Gucci Mane and Jeezy just acted recently for that versus. Because these are enemies for real. This isn't some just, it's bodies behind this. It ain't no just music talk. This real.
Now, isn't Gucci Mane in jail, or wasn't he arrested not too long ago?
He's out of jail. He did a few years.
Okay. Because girl, what is going on with these rappers trying to get on with these guns and trying to get up there? But Jeezy is, oh God.
What is with these record labels getting people straight from the streets? So you get them even right now in Chicago, they come recruit the shorties that's still thugging. These shorties are still in the street or connected to some stuff. And then you think you're pulling them away. You're not. You're not. So the industry, look at Jay-Z. When Jay-Z, when he got Beanie Siegel and all them was from the streets.
Oh, Jay-Z.
And he was trying to get them to act like they wasn't hood. They were like, we don't know how to act no other way.
Oh.
Beanie Siegel used to be on stage in Philadelphia.
I never liked Beanie Siegel.
With bags of potato chips with real rocks and blows in them. Because they were hustlers. And they were going to go back outside and hustle when they got finished rapping.
Girl, I'm waiting to see this trial, but I'm going back to Tupac. They only arrested Dwayne. Now, one of them died in a car.
Yeah,
one of the guys. One of the ones that was involved with that. He got shot up or he died. He got killed in a car and something. I can't remember, but I want to see what happens with this. They got the indictment. They haven't arrested anybody else. You know the damn names. Why isn't everybody else being picked up and charged? Because you can't. You said that you don't know who the shooter is, but you know the name. And if you go in the bank and rob it, I'm sitting out there driving the car. We all going.
I'm just as guilty.
Yep, we all going.
And I ain't never seen nobody have. Let me find something. Then that's too big. I'm gonna just use this. I ain't never seen nobody have 27 years of information on a case and pull up a piece of paper. He said it's all right here.
Because they had the John Doe warrant. Because they had that John Doe warrant. Yeah, they had a John Doe warrant the whole time. But you know the names of these people that were involved. Point blank, period. John Doe my ass. You see, I didn't know he was out because I really haven't heard anything about Gucci in a while. His name just popped in my head. But I know they were all in this clique together. And they had some thugs back then. I mean, these guys came straight out, thuggish. And they were singing about shit that they lived. And, but Tupac, I was laughing because when Tupac went to jail, all that shit he was doing, then he gets in jail, he starts singing Dear Mama. Girl, I fell out laughing when I heard that song, Dear Mama. I said, wait a minute. You were calling women bitches and hoes, but now it's Dear Mama. I said, oh, shit.
But when you think about Tupac, in reality, if you run his whole thing, he doesn't have songs calling women bitches and hoes. He has songs. He got that
He had that song when he was California.
He talking about giving it to you. And then in that song, Can You Get Away? He's talking about taking you from your whole boyfriend. He got Dear Mama. He got Brenda's Got a Baby. And he's saying
I'm talking about when he went to California and he did California Love. He was like bitches and the bitches out there screaming. And I'm like, okay, you in jail talking about Dear Mama. Now we out here calling people. That's what I'm talking.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying back in the day, next to how everybody else rapped about bitches and hoes, you'd be like, Tupac is almost poetic.
Yeah, I remember he had some beautiful kids. I remember that.
To this day, Keep Your Head Up.
Yes, we are, Kelly. Yes,
one of the most powerful songs, Tupac. That Soldier Story.
I mean, you know what? I liked him and Janet Jackson in that movie. Oh my God! When he was the mailman, he was driving a postal truck. What's the name of that damn movie?
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice. I said, not only does this man rap, he's an actor. And then I look at Will Smith rapping, acting. I look at Ice Cube rapping, acting. I mean, you look at Snoop.
DMX was a rapper, actor.
DMX was girl. You know, I rolled with some D. DMX was rough, and he's an actor. I'm thinking about
DMX, but
what
once
could
again, when you talk
Tupac
a terrible story.
Yeah, what could Tupac have been if he was still here? We 27 years. This man has been gone. He would be 52 years old. Where would he be right now? Yeah, I love Ice Cube. Look, I mean, seriously, where would he? Ice-T.
Oh, Ice-T.
I
love Ice-T. And what I love about Ice-T is two things. One, Ice-T was actually really a pimp in real life. Two, Ice-T is one of the people who is a help founder to put together the biggest peace treaty with gangs, and that's the peace treaty they had in LA with the Bloods and the Crips.
Yep.
That I love Ice-T. And then Ice-T was producing episodes on Law and Order. And he got a whole list.
That's what I'm saying.
He is like Ice-T can't act though. I love you, Ice-T, but please put it up.
But the funny thing is, you look at all these rappers, you know, they were out there, and the lyrics to these songs they used to sing, and look at them now. And I always wonder, where would not Biggie, but where would Tupac be? Would he be producing? Would he be directing? Where would he be if he was still here now?
I think Tupac would be making movements. So he would be somewhere in a crime-filled place with his youth where we're losing generations. He would be somewhere standing on the front line about this violence with these police. Tupac would be in those movements because even in his short time on life, he was in those. So, you know, because he's militant. I mean, no matter, you can't take that from him.
That came
and to love him, you got to know.
That was instilled in him from his mother. Yep, that was instilled in him from his mother. Probably his father.
All of them, his auntie.
Yep.
They all was in that movement. His original father, all of them, his stepfather. His auntie just got out of jail.
I'm just like, oh my God. But just, it just makes me mad, you know, because when I heard about the arrest, I got pissed off. I was like, and then you know, especially when they put the names up, I'm like, you raided his house 3 weeks ago. You already knew what you had. You knew the names back then. And his mother fought every single day for justice for her son.
She did.
Every single day. Hi, Karma is a bitch. Every single day she fought for her son. This man died, you know, in the prime of his life. He just got engaged. He was happy. Get the fuck out of here. I think that man leaned that damn seat back and let them open fire because he knew he was leaving. Just like I still believe to this day he had something to do with Left Eye's death in Honduras because she didn't want nothing. She didn't want nothing to do with death row labels.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with it. It's sad. Yes, he did. He attended. Yes, he did. Look at
the greatest thing about Death Row that we can't take away from Death Row is that had there never been that, we wouldn't have had the NWA in them. So yeah, we can thank Epic. You know what I'm saying? But even with Epic, and anybody who remembers that, Dre and them made a song about how Epic was doing them wrong. And how Epic had signed on with Easy and was basically paying Easy and shooting them off, and they weren't getting nothing. While you had producing by Dre, you know what I'm saying? You had producing with Ren. Ren is writing lyrics for people. You get what I'm saying? And then y'all pumping Easy, and that's why they had that song, Mr. Buster. You know what I'm talking about? They had the video, and Easy sitting there dancing in front of the man, and they spoke. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's Snoop and Dre.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to put my mind there, but I'm just. This has really
with my hands on your tonsils while you backstage whapping at your whack ass concert, and I'm trying to think of the chorus though. But yeah, it was the video, and in the video they showing like Easy was what's old boy's name from? Because remember, at one point they were calling these people Jimmy, all these people out. Because they like, y'all was ganking us. We not about to back, we're not about to quietly talk about y'all. We putting it in a rap. We gonna get, and they all were, and that's why when Dre, they all were the points. You know what I mean? But Dre was smart because when he left Death Row, he said, you can have everything here. I'll make it, and he did that because then he got Eminem, and they put him to a whole new level. Now Dre done did Apple, he done did Beats, he done did all kind of stuff. Dre has made, and Dre is so smart that the deal he made with Apple, he made sure that it was lifetime. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just this money. I'm going to make money with this forever. Okay,
let me ask you, do you think that Dwayne actually had anything to do? I mean, Dwayne Effie, do you think he had anything to do with Biggie Smalls' death? Because I remember he did an interview, what was the show? Way back when he, made innuendos about Biggie's death, and they were trying to, pin him down. I think he was a hired shooter for both Suge and Puffy. I really do.
I believe it, because if you go back to Puffy, if we just go backwards, I'm talking about, let's not go all the way backwards to how he got his money. First of all, Puffy put a show together that he sold more tickets than they were supposed to have people, and that would cost some people's lives, if we all remember. And then they would drop him the money to start Bad Boys. I'm like, where they do that at? How are you responsible for several people's casualty? And then they drop you the money for Bad Boy. But that's what happened. But if you all remember, there's a guy, they call him Big Stretch. I think that's his name, Big Stretch. But anyway, so one night, Puffy's getting in a limo. Bim, Big Stretch, some other people. They getting in. They having a confrontation with Suge Knight. Listen to the word, Suge Knight. They having a confrontation. Anyway, as they walking off, something else happens. Big Stretch gets popped and he gets taken off. So you'll always hear Biggie talking about Big Stretch. You're going to hear Pop talk about him because they both know him. And this is what you got to know. Puffy Puffy wanted Tupac, y'all, for Bad Boy. Yeah, he wanted Tupac. Tupac had Biggie down at his crib because he was already with him from Thug Life.
Yeah, so and Biggie used to stay with Tupac
sleeping on his couch in California.
Yeah, you remember? Biggie used to stay with Tupac.
Tupac told Puffy, like, hey, I'm not gonna mess with you like that, Puffy. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, because he know what Puffy about. I already know. But I'm gonna send Biggie to you. I'm gonna send him back because he's from the East Coast, and it's even better for you. He's from the East Coast. I'm gonna ship him back. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, people act like Biggie and Pac didn't have nothing. They did. Biggie's on the Thug Life out.
They used to be really good friends. They were really good friends at one time.
Biggie was a member of Thug Life.
I know that.
People don't get that. Like, Thug Life, his original thing, once he left from being with Humpty and them. So once he left Digital Underground, his thing was Thug Life. And they wore the vest and a bandana tied around their head.
Yep, still had the bandana. Yep. Tupac had that across his thing. Thug Life. Yep.
Gaddafi wore one too.
Yes.
The original members of Thug Life. And the day that Tupac was shot, remember he was with Biggie and Lil C's and them. And that Little C's and them was supposed to be buzzing him in. They looked out the window at him. And that's why Tupac was guaranteed official that they set him up. Because he was back at the hotel. He wasn't even going to come back up to the studio that day. But then they called him and told him to come down to the studio. And Biggie was part of a group that's why when you listen to the song, when Biggie talking about they had to take the lyrics out of this song, Biggie literally had lyrics in the song where he said he was robbing women that was pregnant in the song. And he said, and taking them for their bamboos. And Puffy made him pull that out, but he was saying that because that's literally what they used to be, was stick-up kids. Just like how DMX and them, they were out on the East Coast doing lots of robberies.
Okay,
and they were part of it. So they had
so
people from their squad out to that.
So when Tupac was shot that time in New York, not the time he shot himself, but the time
the time he was shot in New York was the time that he was set up by the people that Biggie and ran with, and that's why years later.
To ask you, I think Puffy was behind that too, because that's when the Biggie got. Yeah.
Well, what they say is the word on the curb back then was that Biggie couldn't stop it because Biggie was just a stick-up kid for the people. So when them heavies wanted to come get Tupac stuff, there was nothing they could do. You get what I'm saying? Like, there was nothing they could do.
Yes,
and that's what people have to understand. And they have to understand at that time, Biggie was like 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? So, and Lil C's was like 16.
Yep.
These are kids.
Yep. And Arthur is right. You see what Arthur said? In Tupac's song Against All Odds, all of Machiavelli, he talks about he talks about the Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack setup in New York.
Yep.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
Damn, Arthur, I didn't think you
about
knew
that situation. Because he's talking about that situation. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But he felt like Biggie and them helped to put him in the place because he was coming up there for Biggie. Remember, because him and Biggie and C's are cool. He coming up there, and like he said, he saw somebody he knew coming in, but he knew something was fishy because he's seen out of Tupac's mouth. And his own accounts went on, and that's why he was always like, Biggie, I knew you had something to do with this. And then, like, people say, oh, it's because Biggie had came up with who judged you. And then he was saying he did it. No, it's because I had already put word out, like, man, I'm going to touch Biggie. Like, Biggie had something to do with that. I'm going to touch Biggie and Lil C's. So once he put that out, it's like, hey, it's all there. I guess so. I'm going to hit you with this.
Yes,
and then I'm brag because we stick up people in New York.
Yep. But I'm glad when Tupac got, but you know what? Suge is the one that got him out, right? And he had to do that deal. That's how he got out and went to California. Suge got him. Suge thought he was going to keep him. Then he started, he started working with Snoop and he started getting to know Dre. Suge didn't like that shit. Didn't like it at all.
When Tupac made the statement that Dre be sleeping with men, when Tupac made that statement, Dre said him and Tupac never had conversations, that when they filmed California Love, Tupac went in one day, filmed his part. He came in and filmed his part. He said, he said they didn't film. He said he didn't kick. This was according to Dre at that time, that he didn't kick it with Pac like that. Like him and Pac had no dealings. Then as soon as Pac died, suddenly Dre and Pac, and I was like, that's weird because remember,
he lied.
Months before Tupac's passing, Tupac was outing the industry.
Yes, he was.
He was out in the industry. And so he was targeting himself left, right. And they kept saying that. Like, Tupac keep thinking he untouchable. Because they knew it. That's why I said people act like they was in love with Tupac. White people feared Tupac. I'm not the ones who liked him in music. I'm talking about, the police we talking about? Oh, hell to no. Because if everybody started following him.
Okay.
They thought he was going to say, let's go rage. He wasn't.
we're gonna see where this goes. But now let's talk about the YouTubes. The YouTube.
Oh, hip hop so much. But no, let's talk about YouTube. I love hip hop though. I love music. I love getting into the stories of all of these. I mean, it's so many we done lost. We could sit here and talk about Whitney. We could talk about so many. But the YouTube streets, girl. What you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about your live today, girl. That's what I want to talk about. That live you did today was on fire. Girl, that live was on fire.
Never gonna tell nobody who to have in your chat. I'm not. I'm grown enough, and I tell people, even in man, block somebody you don't want to see, right? You block them, and I'm a strong believer of that. But I'm not gonna sweep certain things under the rug. Like I'm just not. I'm not. I'm gonna let you know I can't be in places that, you know what I'm saying, I can't be in certain things. I'm not going to kowtow with racists. I'm not sitting and kicking it with men that beat on women. None of that stuff. If that's what you openly do, that's cool. But not with me. Like that's just me. So that's what I woke up this morning. Like, let me address this.
But so let me just say this right quick. So when I was in your chat, I said that a Canadian came over, and so you know, we did a live last night, right? So after the live, I told you I was going to take a bath. You already know I ran my water and everything. So I jumped in the tub. I said, oh, Angel's still live. I said, let me go in the chat. So I go in Angel's chat, and you know, I said, you guys are still live. Great, I'm here. So then Buzz was in the chat, and she says, I guess before I got in there was a bunch of trolls, right? So she said, oh, they're just trolls and they hate me or whatever. I said, I'm not a troll and I feel the same way, but I did. Right. So then she said, she types my name in the chat. And I told her, don't you ever type my name again. She said, she comes back and she goes, don't type your name. I bet she didn't type my name. But then she was in there. I'm serious. Then she's trying to, so they were talking about some, you know, they're trying to out MRE for being a Nazi sympathizer or a part of this group. Now there's been all these innuendos. Now they're trying to say that, you know, he has, that he did something with a young teen, no evidence. So they're putting all of this out. So they're talking about Nazi sympathizers and all Nazi and all this other stuff. So she's in the chat and she's going, as a Jewish person, blah, blah, blah. And she's going, girl, I mean, she was typing. I said, is she was trying to take over the chat, right? So I'm just sitting back watching this. So then Adam is on panel. And, you know, Adam is, he's an attorney. He's a Jewish attorney. So he was making fun of it. So she goes, well, you know, I'm not saying that I don't agree with what Adam's saying, but, you know, there's different opinions about it. I was like, oh, my God, here we go. She was trying to get on panel so she can. So Angel didn't see her comment. So then Real Deal was up and he was like, oh, yeah, she's a lady. He goes, I checked out her channel. She's real. And so she was like, well, how do we know she's a lady? And I typed in the chat. I said, oh, she's a lady. And then he said, she goes, oh, Heidi says she's a lady. I said, there's so much more I can say. But she jumps in there like she has knowledge on everything. She knows everything.
She knows everything.
Everything.
She knows everything.
I was like, I was reading this and I was like, oh my God. And I was just laughing. And somebody in the chat named Seriously asked me, they said that, Heidi, you were afraid of NBS. And I'm like, who is NBS? And so somebody typed, they mean NB. I said, oh, you mean Lauren? I said, no, I've never been afraid of Lauren. Have no reason to be afraid of Lauren. Right, somebody else says, well, Heidi's here and she's here to, you know, to stop people from saying what they have to say. And they were like, Heidi has never done that. But I'm sitting there laughing because I listen to, I'm Mod for Angel. I'm Mod for MRE. I mod for Lauren, and I mod for Maddie. I don't get involved with that bullshit. I don't. I mod the chat. That's it. I'm not jumping on a bandwagon. I don't need people telling me what I should think and what I should feel. If you have evidence of what you're saying, put it out there.
Yeah.
Don't drop innuendos.
If somebody told me, hey Danny, I don't want to be in your chat because I just don't like Stacy's name. That's so petty and childish. Like that doesn't even make sense to me. But if
Who doesn't like Stacy's name?
No, I'm just saying if somebody said that to me, that would be petty. But if somebody came to me and said, Danny, I don't want to be in your chat because I am we're gonna be Jewish since Muz was just Jewish. I am a Jewish woman, and you have this Nazi person in your chat. I wouldn't be like, hey, well, you know what? Just deal with it. First of all, didn't I say
I've never seen her over there before. I've never seen her in that chat.
No, I'm not saying because I don't know these people, so I don't know anything about that story. I don't know. Only person I know who you just were talking about is NB, and I know who Angel Gotti is because I know who her daddy is.
I've never seen her over there before. Never seen her over there.
So like with that whole thing with this Nazi supporter, but I wouldn't know who that was, so I wouldn't even speak on that. I don't even know who that is.
I don't know anything about it. I just listen.
Like, oh,
yep, I just listen. Now, if that's what he did back then, I don't know because that's not the character he shows me now. So I don't know. I just listen. If you have the proof, put it out there. Don't sit there and say and drop, that's like people calling somebody a drug addict, or they're calling all these people pedos and all this shit. Where is your proof? Yeah, don't label people.
Where's the proof?
Where is your proof? Show me where this is true. Not what you're trying to say anything together.
Like that unless you have proof.
Yeah, show me the proof. Not what you assume, not the innuendos. Show me that what you're saying is true. Point blank, period.
Yes, she's trying to get into everywhere. Somebody that gave her a hall pass, and she is just going everywhere during the school. But she go to YewTube South. I don't go there, so I don't know. They probably just let them kids run free.
I'm telling you, I see JL in her chat all the time. I have never seen Buzz in that chat. Never. But last night she had a whole lot to say, and I just sat back and watched it. I was like, oh my God. She was trying to get on that panel, and she had asked to come on the panel, but Angel didn't see it until she left the chat. Angel says, well, the next time she says she wants to come up, she can come up. I say, oh yeah. When she comes up, I'm gonna say, drop the link, Angel, because I'm coming right behind her. I'm gonna say, I need you to tell me about this book I need to read about how to be Black. I need you to tell me that. I need you to explain to me why you calling funeral homes.
I am sure enough to know.
Explain to me how you tried to get a Black man hung up with some pedo stuff and saying that's why he left his state. I want you to explain this to me so everybody can hear it and tell me you didn't do it. And then I'm gonna play AZ's video. Look, then I'm gonna play AZ's video. Let's play. I just can't believe this.
She could ever get me. I never want to hold a conversation because one thing I know,
it won't be a conversation.
Two things for certain is any Caucasian that's willing to do those things you just named to an African American, they think low of African American. And the truth of the matter is, no matter what I do, they're never gonna see it. No, because you already got a whole seat of who I am. I don't even know you.
Then she's calling around trying to keep this man from getting an apartment, saying he was a pedo. Come on now. You have no right to be anywhere. You should even show your goddamn face.
To murder him, yeah. But he told
That's what I'm saying.
Not her.
It shit is disgusting. And I'm sitting there looking like, this is the same woman who sat up there and was all involved with this other shit with another content creator son being posted. Get the fuck out of here. Come on now.
He was involved with everything that went on over there for the last 2 years.
I can't, Danny. And I tried, but every time, and then girl, I'm serious. And I had to control I had to dry off my hands. I was in the tub and I had my phone and I was getting ready to light that shit up. She would have said one more thing to me. It's going to light her ass up. Hi, Shyla. Charlotte, she upset. Wait a minute. So the bug, the bee, is watching from the bushes. And she saw you come in the chat. And she did. She said, this was recommended to me. She goes, I come in and I see your name, Heidi. And she said, hi. That's all she said.
It's weird to drag somebody for hello. See, that's what I mean. Like, it's okay for a content creator to drag a subscriber for saying hello to someone they don't like. But it's not okay for a content creator or a subscriber to say, hey, you know what's worse? That I got to go to places that I supported no matter what was going on with them and be around people that make me very uncomfortable or not only just make me uncomfortable, but they have degraded or disrespected me or the people we around. Like, that's just, that's like sitting in a room with a bunch of my enemies and being like, I wonder why we all don't like each other. How about the fact you took this person's life? You did this, you did it. Why? Like, why would I? Why would I? I'm too old for it. Like, and I said, there's always going to be people you don't like in a place, period. There's people in chats I don't like, and I'm never going to mention their name because it doesn't even bother me. There's people in chats that I know have done things that I don't agree with, and I don't mention their names, and I don't, you know what I mean? It's not going to bother me. But
Charlotte, she's going to be extra mad when she sees you.
Oh, yeah.
I know that I took a screenshot by now, and she's in Heidi's chat tonight.
You might get a whooping.
I am done.
Right. Because her PTSD is on pause.
She doesn't get
her PTSD ambulance, it's on pause when she's in there. And then she pushes play when she gets back to the beehive.
I can't. Why would I was sitting there going, like I said, she's got all day to sit there and watch everybody's chats to see who's in what chat. And ain't nobody sending you all them goddamn screenshots, because if they are, they're simple-minded, just like you are. Sitting there doing and trying to see who's in whose chat and who's saying what. When the shit is I don't hide none of my streams.
But that's the job of the bees, though. They're supposed to go bring all that pollen back to the hive, right? Aren't they supposed to? They bring back clips.
And then
clips and screenshots.
So then Tony Silo was on panel, and he goes, well, somebody's in the chat trying to mess. Andrew goes, who's in the chat? Where? Who's trying to mess with Heidi? I said, I got this. I don't need anybody to speak for me. Look, I got this. I couldn't believe that. I really couldn't believe that. I sit in that chat, and I mod the chat. That's it. I'm just like, I don't care where she goes, because I want to see what she has to say so I can call her out on her fucking line.
No, I was reading what Stacey. Sorry, I looked over and saw what Stacey said, and it said, "Amen," is what I wanted to say. Like, where do people care like that?
But why? Why are you taking screenshots of a chat when the chat is up? Why do you need to?
It's not like people are privately talking right now. They're talking in a chat.
Because my thing is, you take screenshots. You don't know what's the context of what's being said in the chat unless you have the video. So why take the screenshot? You need to have the full context of everything that's being said. Point blank, period.
And because there's several conversations that go on in chat. So how do you know I was referring to what you were saying on?
Oh, wait a minute. She said it was none of my business. Hold on a second. First of all, I didn't get into it with Buzz. I came in the chat with Buzz. She said it was a bunch of trolls that don't like her. She didn't say hate. She said don't like her. Maybe she said hate. And I said, I'm not a troll, and I feel the same way. That's it. So then Buzz has to come back and say something else. And that's when I told her, don't type my name again. That was it. So Julie, BB, we were all getting together and I'm sorry, Dana, do you want to make that announcement?
What?
About us getting together? Town? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
About it always going to Chi-Town.
Man, I'm trying to get something together so everybody come to Chi-Town. We're going to kick it, like for real, like having an event, having an extravaganza for the weekend. I'm dead ass too. Like I'm dead ass.
That would be a nice suit. And Danny had a good idea. So what kind of contest are we having?
Oh, a best B contest. So you can come in dressed up as a bitch, a B. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's what I don't understand. Why are you taking screenshots of a chat? Why? I don't get it.
Desperate.
That's gangster.
Desperate Housewives. They the desperate content creators.
But how many people sit online all day long? Sit online all day long and go from chat to chat to see who's saying what. For what reason?
But why do you care?
Why do you care? Because I don't go to your chat because I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Because I'm not going to sit there and listen to the bullshit you have to say. But when I do hear it, I'm going to respond to it. So why do it?
When I want to. Because here's the thing. I don't have time to respond to everything you're saying. That means I'm listening. And secondly, the thing about it is they get so mad when you're not listening. When they saying that they want somebody to come tell it to you so you can come respond and hit their link or something. Who's doing that?
Yeah, who's doing that? And I don't even address it till probably weeks later. I don't even address it until I've had enough of hearing about it. And that's when I address it. But I don't care. You sit there, you make yourself look stupid because you're talking to your goddamn self.
They are, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Paranoia is real. But I ain't never seen people who have paranoia and stuff do this much to strike their paranoia. Like that's like being scared of heights and going to stand on top of the Sears Tower. Like who do that? Where they do that? Where they do that?
So
I mean, I'm seeing people like they be like, "Oh, I'm so scared of water. Y'all want to go get in the ocean?" You be like, "I never had fears that I ran into like these people do." Like what?
I just find it, to me, is funny, is laughable. And that's why I like Savage's live so much, because she makes light of it and she puts music to it. Because I don't even be listening to half the time unless I hear my name. I just be listening to Savage music.
Savage be jamming.
Wait a minute. No one ever cares that I hang out in card maker shack. Why no screenshot?
Right. Right. How come nobody come over to the beef sector and say, "Oh, I seen Danny"? How come nobody over there when I'm in the vegan sector? Where are they at?
Okay, I'm just gonna ask a question. Besides, okay, so I know that when Terry Lynn was live, what was it, last week or this week? I can't remember. She had screenshots that was sent to her. I guess it wasn't the Bees chat, it was Amzy's chat, I think. But the whole thing is, don't send me these screenshots. I don't want to see this shit because I don't care. I don't.
If I want to see it, I'll go watch it myself.
I go watch it for myself. And that's oh, thank you, Shyla. I really appreciate it. Shyla says, I also wanted to say, I'm gonna read this out, so I'm gonna be slow. Shyla says, also wanted to say I very much enjoyed the first part of the stream from the bushes. Excellent conversation, and I've learned some stuff I didn't previously know. Thank you, Shyla. So I read it slowly so everybody can understand what Shyla had to say. I be singing that shit in my head.
So I agree with your opinion.
Oh, wait a minute. Cat's gonna be dropping the track. Get the hell out of here.
I just said, man, I think I'm just gonna be beating all through Cook County Savage's tracks.
Cat. I'm not gonna bring that up now. But I had a great conversation today, and you were all up in that conversation, Cat. Oh, dry the prostitute. I love that song. I love her songs. I really do. And it's so catchy. Okay. Just Beatles CI. Are you EXO, TL, or Shaylin? I saw your comment earlier.
Play all of them. I'm all of them. I leave these heifers guessing. I'm all of them.
Wait a minute. It's like going to a brothel and asking for a cuddle. Oh my God.
Right. And looking for an honest wife. A virgin.
Everybody sings her songs. They're catching. Dry the prostitute. I just be like, oh shit. Oh my God.
Said I was a liability.
Yeah, she said, I don't know what you heard about me. I used to work for a PIMP. Hi, grass toucher. I would tell, but then I have to dispose of you. Oh no, don't do that. Please don't do that. But are you going to send me to prison? Because I see your name is just Beetle. Wait a minute. It's been determined that Dung is TL and Shaylin working together. Okay.
Do they type the messages together too? I mean, come on. These people be reaching. Let's say something.
Wait a minute.
You know what? What I love about Shaylin, I think if she was done, she'd say it.
She'll say it.
She's not.
She'll say it.
She'd say it.
Because I remember when I was like Peg Leg Donnie, and then I found out who Peg Leg Donnie was, and then she told me it was her. I said, why? Why? But she would say it. Wait a minute, ambulance girl is Dung Beetle. Shit, we all Dung Beetle. Cat, I want to hear this song.
Now people Dung Beetle.
No, you don't have to rewind yet. Hi, Sammy. This is crazy. Hi, Sammy Joe. I just don't get it. Why does it matter who somebody is? If they wanted you to know their real name, they would have come on the internet with their real name. Why do you care who someone is?
Right.
Why?
Right.
Why?
And do they gotta be the same person because they all don't like you? If that's the case, then we all one. We just became one. Because I know I don't like you. I know that.
Look, Danny.
I don't know about nobody else in the chat.
Look, I had to go and find who you were. Girl, that's crazy. That's like me going, okay, I have Sammy Joe in here. I need to know who you are, Sammy Joe. I'm going to find out who you are. Just Beetle YouTube. Everybody knows it's not your damn real name. Get the fuck out of here. Wait a minute.
That's how they be on here. They got to know. No, not only do they want to know your name, somehow by your name, they know your race. Yo, you be like, damn, how did you get out of something? Wait a minute. That's what Bug said today. TL and Shaylin are working Dung channel and shit. So not only does she know who it is, she know how they work in both channels or both. These heifers are too invested in nothing.
Yeah, she was. She told me after the, oh my God. It's like
yep.
And then she outed herself. She told everybody who she was on her panel. She goes, yep, sure was me. Yep, I did that. I was because I remember the first time they came in a chat. Crazy Cat Mama and Peg Leg Donnie was having a love affair. And I was like, what the hell is Peg Leg Donnie? And then I remember, I think Maria came in and told me who Peg Leg Donnie was. And maybe I'm going to say about 2-3 weeks, TL told me it was her. And I was like, please don't put that name in my chat no more. And she never did it. After that, I didn't know who. See, now I know who Which Bitch Please is. Oh my God, how could you be in? Oh, I forgot. All y'all working in shifts. Okay, I can't. Danny, I can't. Is there anybody in your chat that you want to know their names, their real name? Danny, does it make a difference who they are? What's their nationality? Does it make a difference who these people are in your chat?
Don't care who they're sleeping with. If they clean, they private. None of this do I care.
Don't care.
Like, none of it. But in these other chats, that's very important. So please,
don't care.
if you go in, don't say hello. Say, I am a Caucasian. I am born. This is my social. My last husband. He was okay with it. You know, give these heifers what they need to know.
I remember they were saying,
that's it.
I remember they were saying that Shyla was somebody in TL's chat. And I kept saying, well, why would they say that's her? You know what I did? I went to IG. I hit Shyla up. I said, are you, it was Mountain something or something like that. And she says, no, I'm not. I'm like, okay, I have no reason not to believe that's not her. So I went back to the chat and I said, please stop saying that's Shyla because that is not Shyla. I was like, stop. Stop. You can't accuse people without proof. And then why do you care? Why do you care? I just don't get it. Stacey, I know that's not your real name. Look, I know that's not your real name, Stacey from Alberta, Canada. Look, I know that's not your real name. And XO, I'm gonna find you, girl. Cosmic Crazy YouTube.
XO, I'm gonna find you and we're gonna play a game of tic-tac-toe. Because you'll be like, what do these people want to do when they find you? Like, are they gonna give you massages, happy endings? I need to know what's going on because half of them hookers. So I need to know what is going on when they find me.
Oh my God. I wish you stopped typing, Tina. Please stop typing. We got this.
Tina's done Beetle. She just told you. We thought it was Tina. It's done Beetle.
Okay. Ambulance Girl said, I've said I was Dung Beetle in many different chats. I can't even start that rumor. Damn. Oh my God. Kat says, I'm self-employed. My boss,
Dung Beetle.
The bomb. Go ahead, silly rabbit. Tricks are real. Idiots in the hot. Wait a minute. Hold on. Idiots in the hot chat were worried about
jerk, right?
What do you mean? What time TL wakes up? Based
right.
on
they
the
want to know that she wakes up. I thought they making her
show this morning. What? Okay, I'm confused. Why are they worrying about what time TL gets up?
Right.
What? Okay, I get up every morning between 3:30. I get up every morning between 3:30 and 3:45. Okay, that's what time I get up. Okay, Ambulance Girl, I don't know who you are, but I know who you are. But I'm gonna call you Stacey from Alberta, Canada. Okay, I'm gonna call you that name. This shit is crazy. TL could sleep upside down.
Name, Ambulance Girl, I can figure out what hospital that ambulance is going to. I know. We got you. You have been unveiled. But these people don't know what they said last week on their live. Somebody in the chat will be like, yeah, remember last week when you were saying Danny wasn't nothing?
Girl.
But they know everything about you from your name.
Okay, Just Beto has a question. Does anyone here believe the bug has never looked up TL's address? That's what the bug insists. Who believes that? When it was played that she said she has the address and she was going to give it, but not on but not on a live. She was going to give it to another content creator. That's what she said.
Okay, so you know what? But you know that heifer speaks in semantics. So she didn't look it up. One of the bees did. And they gave it to the queen. Well, she's not a queen bee because that's not the costume of a queen bee. And then she's always talking about stinging somebody. Don't she know that bumblebees die after they sting somebody? Like, wait, what? Like, I don't think she knows who she is.
So Buzz says,
I think somebody got it for her, I'm sure.
Buzz says that Shyla and Geneva are all the socks. Shyla, from the conversations that you and I have had, I know you a busy ass woman. So I don't know how you have time and how you keep track of all these socks all these sock accounts. I have no idea. But girl, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work.
I mean, well, Mug said once upon a time Steve was her friend. Say less. I mean,
happy anniversary, baby. Happy anniversary. 22 years together, but it's 12 years married. 2 gorgeous babies. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. If you under a sock, you know what? I've always been under my name. I've never been afraid to be under my damn name. It's my name. I'm not gonna go in the chat under any other name but my name. Shit is crazy. She can't stand that I expose her for the. Oh no, she can't. But it's everybody else's fault. It's not her fault. There's no accountability. Look, Crystal ridiculous. Then all of their friends go along with it also with no proof. As it matters, it's just to distract. Yes, it's just to deflect. Let me tell you, when I was in the chat and we got the pictures of the arm, okay, I was like, they were like, oh no, I said, who in the fuck would take the time to write names on their arms and then send pictures out and then upset because you're calling someone who didn't want to talk to your ass and now you're crying because they didn't care and you were in a bad way? No one cared. I know I didn't, because who's going to take the time to do that if you really want to off yourself? Who's going to do that? It was a deflection. It was nothing but a deflection. And I didn't feel sorry, not one bit. I'm a 78.
The internet got you that bothered, for real, to anybody. If the internet got you that deep in it, where you that down and you that close, I mean, really, it's time to get some help for you, because you shouldn't feel that way. Like, I mean, and I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about to the other people, because with her, I think I don't remember. You know, look, like I said, I was hearing about it through old Broke Broom, because I was watching Broke Broom, and she kept saying, "Oh, you know, I don't like her, but I want to stand." But I should have known this, because she just, I don't even want to get started on that Broke Broom.
I never, seriously, when I heard it and when I was like, and anybody that was in that chat, when they showed it to me, they'll tell you exactly what the fuck I said. I said, that's attention seeking. I said, and I don't give a fuck. I said, but that name, and that's when I said what I said. I said to cut deep by the fucking K, and that's what I meant. Don't do that. Don't play. But Grass Toucher says, I'm a 78-year-old man from Nigeria. I love you. You beautiful. Send me money.
Send me money.
Yes, Tina, stop typing. Seriously, unless you can text to talk, don't type. I'm just like, it's crazy. They all nuts. And oh my God, if I sleep, I get up at 3 a.m. Catch me if you can.
How about this? And this to everybody. I don't know about anybody else. I wish I had a normal sleep schedule. I wish, like, in the last 3 years, I wish in the last few years, but I wish I did. I sleep when I sleep. So I might go to bed at 9 o'clock tonight, wake up at 3, be up from 3 till 10 o'clock the next night. But then the next day, I might go to sleep at 6 o'clock in the evening. Whatever it is I ended up doing, I'm gonna make sure my body went down, though. So why
your body's gonna tell you when you need to sleep? And I know for a fact, TL has insomnia. She can't sleep a lot. My son used to have it. My granddaughter used to have it. So when she's up, and you think about all the people that she has in her chat at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, you've got 80, 90. These people cannot sleep. They're there. They need someone to talk to or just chat with, because there's no one. They probably live alone. That, you don't know. And she gave though. And when I used to read the comments when she first started doing these night lives, TL, thank you. You helped me get through the night. I mean, you don't know. Stop making up stories. I get so sick of hearing about her having Adderall issues when I heard this fool snorting and swallowing, and you know full well what was going on. Shit out. I done spent so much time with this woman. I've never seen her do no shit like that. Ever. Never even suspected she did shit like that.
Let me tell you something. If I have a problem with somebody, I'll tell you, I'm going to set them straight. Or if they try to check me, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to check you. These people say stuff like, I want to, like, make them give up. I want to make, like, this be their birds. They literally attack on Terry Lynn. Literally, like I said, none of us know saints. You know what I'm saying? They literally attack on Terry Lynn because they know at the end of the night, first of all, Terry Lynn is a beast. She ain't been a bag down. And half the reason she gonna go back crazy because she's gonna be fighting for a bunch of people. But they also know that she got this heart. You know what I'm saying? So they try to balance her in between both. But Terry Lynn is a beast. But like I tell her, don't take in this to all y'all out here. You warring with somebody, listening to every word they say is for what?
But I laugh about it because I'm gonna tell you that night. Let me tell you me. TL came on my panel that day and I went live. Okay, you were here. Mm-hmm. We stayed live for damn near 7 hours. Okay. Mm-hmm. We jumped off that live. Somebody else went live. Terry Lynn was over there. Then we went up. It was another live. Then Terry Lynn went live. Then that morning, I was going to do my Sunday morning live. I said, shit, she's still going strong. I said, I don't feel like this because I didn't get any sleep. TL can go. But when her body says that's it. That's it. She is going to get her sleep. Mm-hmm. So stop that with labeling people. Stop that shit. Yes, yeah, I'm telling you, Charlotte's a rock star. She's got all kind of damn Charlotte, I don't know why you came in here, under that sock account, but we know that's not stop. This shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. Colleen, I'm gonna join you breakfast. TL don't really eat breakfast, does she? We were in Vegas. I don't remember her eating breakfast like that. I know I don't eat breakfast.
I'm not a breakfast man. I'm not a breakfast person. The time I eat is probably like 2:00 in the afternoon because I don't.
Yep, and she told me Charlotte told me the sock account that she had, and I've never said what the sock account was, but she told me the sock account she had. When I asked her about the other account, she told me the sock account she had, and she didn't have to do that, but she told me what it was. So stop that shit. Bug says she's never even Googled TL's, but she sees the inside of stand-up guy's house on what?
Right.
I've seen the outside of stand-up guy's house because he's got a nasty pool. Girl, when he did that short about his pool, it's like an octagon. That shit is nice. And wait a minute, it's my name because I use my email to sign up. Ambulance, yep, and we up, girl. So Danny, is it true that what they say about the deep dish pizza in Chi-Town? Is it the best? Oh my God, it's good. The pizzas in
do they say it's good?
Chi-Town are great. Wait a minute. She says she has no idea why Danny started coming for her. What?
Because she came for me. I've already said why.
Wait a minute. Yeah, she has. I
wasn't saying anything about her.
I don't think she remembers half the shit she says, or she pretends she does.
I wasn't saying anything about her. She came for me more than once. Then after she came for me the first time, made a statement about me that was unnecessary to make. I responded and I let it go. I was still not on her. Like I said, when it came out about Mims, there was no way if she sneezed toward me, I wasn't gonna basically say something. So
I'm
the next thing she did was started the whole. I mean, like I said, when I just went in on her because she was doing the whole Daddy ain't there, Danny, and I'm like, why is this Danny talking?
I remember she said that you said that she said she was waiting for your father to come for or something or come. I was like, what the
never
fuck
said that. That doesn't even make sense. Lawyers don't come for you, the police do. Sorry, hey, do you this is what?
Yes. So, Bug had Danny and Heidi's name all up in her mouth today. Well, let me tell you what Heidi did today. Heidi went to her office, went to her job, sat in her office, and worked her ass off today. Not on the internet, listening and watching to see what people say. So, again, I don't have agoraphobia every once in a blue moon, like every 3 or 4 days when I have to leave shit hanging on my doorknob that I can't go outside, but I'm a badass, and I'm inviting people to my house. I leave every day. Leave every day.
Well,
get ready to take another flight. Get ready to take another flight. I enjoy my life. I don't sit there and live in fear or talk shit on the internet, but then wonder why people come for you with your big ass mouth.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm gonna always be in her mouth because I have a space in her head for the remainder of her life. And it's never gonna leave. And every time she walks out her door, every time she turns on her live, and she's gonna swear I'm outside, guys. She's gonna swear it. She's gonna swear it. But she didn't have agoraphobia that night. She was walking down the street, punching in the air, talking about how tough she was.
Oh my God.
Jules, you're a liability.
Let me get this right. So she says, it cracks me up when she says, because K is where the biggest, juiciest vein is. Well, a lot of people think that you cut across, but that's not what you do. You cut straight down. Okay. Look, straight down. Just saying. I'm sorry. Let me stop.
I don't even know if this girl cut the cheese because she seemed like she's holding in gas. So I don't know about any of this. I'm not even gonna give her the credit of none of that. Talk is cheap. First of all, if you're that inside of that feeling, why do you have time to get confirmation from the internet? Like, did someone, I mean, like, it doesn't make sense to me, her, like, at all. And where is her tough friend who's supposed to be pulling up on me? Are they walking from Lombard? Because they would have made it by last week.
Oh shit, they would have made it by now. But look at all these people in the chat that says that they're grateful that TL is up and she's doing streams because they can't sleep at night. Come on now. Y'all know me. I go on panel with TL and I'm like, okay, I got to go to sleep. One night, I told her I was on panel. She muted me. I curled up in the ball. I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning. I looked at my phone. I was still on her panel. And I typed, I said, I'm up again. And insomnia is brutal. My son had it. I mean, and he was in school. He was at the University of Houston. He was working part-time and he still couldn't sleep. But when his body, that was it. When he would go, it'll be 2 days straight that he is knocked out. I go in there and just make sure he's breathing, put my finger underneath his nose.
I made it very clear. Okay. I broke years of insomnia while in Georgia. That Georgia was the first time in my life I had a sleeping regimen. So even with the Terry Lynn, it helped. It helped because it was nicer, because usually in my insomnia, you go to darker places in your mind. And that's what I tell people. If you think overnight, I'm going to be feeding hatred into my heart, my spirit, or my mind, I'm not. For what? All these people want to tell me how they've been through pain, they've done this, they suffered. Then why would you continue to suffer? Why would you continue to let yourself? Because you got to live with this. When we cut these, with the cut computers off, this stuff still is in your mind. If it takes me to a place, I'm still there. So I just wonder where I'm going to take myself. Okay. So when people think I'm rude or nasty, it's just, I got zero tolerance for BS. Like, okay, I'm real cool, real respectful, but I have, once you cross these boundary lines with me, I'm going to speak. And to me, if I'm speaking up about it, I'm actually still being nice.
Okay, I just saw that karma is a bitch. Just donate. Okay, so I have my YouTube studio open and I can't see it on my StreamYard, but Karma is the bitch just donated she gifted a membership, and Just Beetle CI got the membership. Thank you so much, Karma is the bitch. I appreciate it. Thank you. And yep, there it is. See, I can't see it in StreamYard, but I see it on my in my YouTube studio. Bug let it slip today.
I actually told Terry Lynn a couple of weeks ago when to start going back on them walks, because Terry Lynn over a year ago, when she was doing those walks, when Terry, you remember Terry Lynn was going on them walks?
You remember I told her, I said just go live. I did. I told her just go live and do a walk and talk.
And when I was in Georgia, because she used to do the walks live back then.
Yep.
And when I was in Georgia one day, I literally was watching Terry Lynn go for a walk. And while I listened to her, I went and walked. And y'all know I was putting in those walks really helped to clear my brain. And that's what I reminded her a couple of weeks ago. Like, man, you got to reconnect with you. Because
yeah, I just don't understand it. But okay, so I'm looking at I want to say Dung Beetle. Just Beetle says, Bug let it slip today. She snorted a few lines only a few times, like she only smoked. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault
And
because
she ate one Pringle. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
girl,
I'm believing them.
I can't.
This is a woman who, on the internet, her own mouth, said that she wanted a guy to stop using, so she started using. I mean, like that is big. That's what she said. Wait a minute. Remember, I said this to y'all the other day. How come all these people are surrounded with this many of these type of people? Like she said, her friend was looking to score. She hooked him up with him. She wanted to get him off. She hooked herself up on some. All these people are just circled by nothing but because she was one too. I could read between the lines. I didn't have to be there.
But she can't drag Danny. Danny already told her that there will be no back and forth, and she's right. And what today she said the skank is right down the street.
The skank right down the street.
So you got something to say? Go say it to her. You big badass, remember? And you
that
say
it can't help her don't want nothing with me.
I would never say that to their face. Yes, I would too, bitch. So Danny is right there. Go say it to her face. Or
she
you can
wouldn't
wait.
say it to my butt crack if she lived in the toilet. You understand me? Like she wouldn't say Nathan to me. I ain't worried about her. And here's the thing: I live in such sweetness that Jules knows for a fact that I move all around this city freely, not looking for her at all. She knows it so much that when I was at Portillo's last year, she let me know how close I am to her. And I'm always over there. So we can always bump into it. We can dance, we can not dance. I'm not thinking about Jules. Jules thinking about me. Okay. Jules thinking about me, and she's wondering. She's wondering when I'm going to walk up. Didn't you say you were going to
take us to Portillo? What's the name of that place when we were there?
Which one?
I think it's Portillo's. Is that the one?
Portillo's, yeah. When I was at Portillo's.
Okay, because I know that's what we said we want. Because you keep talking about it, so we going there.
I'm trying to go to Enchanted Castle this weekend.
Oh, we have an enchanted. Well, we had one in Hagerstown, Maryland. That's beautiful. She's actually blaming all of us for what she said about T getting. Yeah, okay. Okay.
But like I said, I'm not looking for her, and she knows she wants me to be looking for her.
What
she should be worried about is if I do walk into that police station. Because she still ain't went and told them police about Bambi.
And she's not going to. Mm-hmm. It cracks me up how she tries to play tough online when she knows damn well she ain't about that life. Not at all.
You can't be tough and need to pop popsicles all day to calm yourself down. You can't be tough and tell me that you can't even take your cat litter out for a week because you was just too scared to walk out your door. That's not tough.
No, her
it's time for you to get help at Charter. It's really time. It's really time for her to check herself in because I'm tired of her playing with mental health.
Oh my God, Danny, I love this. She's not scared of Danny, but at the same time, she tries to get her friend to go to her dirty work.
Her friend, look, even her friend know they both catch it. Like Jules don't want smoke. Jules is a clucker who snitched on another clucker. She's nothing out here. She's food. She's food and she knows it. She tough on the internet to the beehive.
Never saw those pics. Don't want to. Good night, my Nigerian friend. Have a good night. Oh my God, I can't. I made a new picture wrench with wings today. Oh my God, I need to see that. Excellent, Serene, Bug, and Kevin observe. Yeah, I just can't. But you align yourself with abusive men. I just can't. But you were essayed. Got you, girl. I need to see proof of that. Oh yeah, she says she snorted. What? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, she says she snorted meth and smoked crack more than 5 times, but less than 10.
Man, Girl Scout honor. I will never be scared of a woman. Put that statement back up. That'll never fear me. Never.
Oh, Danny, her friend lives around the corner.
From where?
I don't know if it's from you or not, but you should go knock on the door and say, hey, I'm just Danny. You looking for me? I'm right here. I walk up and down the street all day long.
You know how I know her friend don't live around the corner? Because I walk all up and down the street all day long and ain't nothing happening. And not only that, if right now I walk outside and say, hey, it's going to be some chicks walking around looking for me, I promise you, I'd hate to walk over here and say, hey, you know, Danny. Because you might get somebody in trouble. Nashville?
Oh, that'll be a nice trip. That'll be good.
Hey,
I hope it's at the same time that we all in
if her
Chicago.
friend live around me, I guarantee her friend cooler with me than she is with her. I bet money.
The
I
bud
bet
said
money
that
your
if
friend live
Bambi, D,
around
or
me,
anyone
I
else
can
knocks
make
on
her
her
turn on
door,
you tonight.
she'll punch the shit out of them. Why was she hiding in the window when Bambi was there? Look.
When she got a hole puncher, she
I
mean punch
can't.
them like
I
that, like
can't.
punch holes in the
I
paper.
can't.
What
I'm not
kind of
even
hole
going. I
punching is she
can't.
doing? See what I mean? Listen, I haven't made one threat to touch this woman. I've told her, if you bring your friend, I'm gonna have her take me back to you. I mean that. That's a fact. I told her if she ever pull up around here, I'm gonna drag her down the street. I mean that.
Pull up in what?
That's what I'm saying.
What's she
I'm talking
pulling up
about.
in?
That's what I've told her because she keep all this pull up and pull up and pull up.
Okay.
She ain't, girl.
Girl, I can't.
Her and that raggedy muffler car she driving ain't pulling up on shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and if nobody has heard Shyla's story, I'm not going to tell her. So Shyla doesn't have time to do all this shit. But anyway, I ain't got time. Exo Serenity says the only smoke Jules of the bee wants is the one she blows in her apartment for her cats to inhale all day. Oh shit. And that's true. Bees hate smoke because you can smoke them out. Oh, Danny, we can get a smoker.
Huh?
Look. We can get a smoker. Yeah, they do. They hate smoke. We can get a smoker. Just Danny.
It's so funny. She gonna say, and I'm never gonna watch because I don't care. And my response still gonna be the same. Girl, old boy said, stop snitching on him. Stop talking about him on the internet. He's not that into you. You don't have no friends. Nobody smokes weed and gets depressed like you. You're a loser.
Cat Williams
what
said,
else?
Okay, Cat Williams said, you smoke weed? Fuck that electric bill. We ain't worrying about shit. What did Cat Williams say? Weed is a natural. It just grows like that. Weed is supposed to pick you up. I've never heard of you right. Weed making people depressed. Danny, XO has suggested that the bee do a walk and talk to your house so she can finally get all the smoke she deserves.
First of all.
Oh my God. Girl, I'm joking. Wait a minute. Oh my God.
I would love for her to do that. And honestly, I would just sit on the porch. So when she got in my way, I could ask her a question, you know.
Oh my God.
I'm 43 years old. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I run and duck nothing. So when a grown woman who's older than me has the nerve to keep threatening me physically, then no, it's up and it's stuck we ever come in public. So remember, we live in the same town, so we could bump into each other anywhere and not on purpose. Because you keep saying like, oh, if people come to Cook County, baby, I am Cook County.
I'm coming to Cook County.
So, I mean, the whole thing is this.
And
I can be anywhere here I want to. And how do you know one day we might not accidentally bump into each other?
Accidentally.
And you keep on. And if you're with anybody and they're a chick, they going to catch it too. Because they're going to be your friend. Because I'm not going to believe you got two friends.
Oh my God.
Okay. See, I'm not Bambi. I live right here. I'm not coming to you. But girl, because we can accidentally. You know how easy, just like that day you told me, I'm right by you. I didn't even know where you stayed at. Living outside, somebody getting their ass whooped right now. Yeah. I want him to pull up on me.
Wait a minute. Danny, Just Beetle said, it's not hard to find Bug's dumpy apartment. Just follow the funky smell.
So I'm not coming to a crib. It's easy to bump into.
Nobody's going. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's why she know it too. It's easy to talk in there from the crib. That's fine and dandy. But honey, I could also go down to your police station and be so intimidated by you that they're gonna have you come up there. Oh, we could bump into each other. Like, it's easy, sweetie. I can legally find a way to bump into you. Go ask all your legal friends.
I just can't. I really, really can't. I don't understand how someone sits online.
That I'm come on my channel and talk all these threats that you can go report. You're mad that I'm not giving you that. Are you looking me up? Are y'all looking for me? Because what you're going to find out is I'm for real certified.
I have Danny's address. If you want to just hit me up, I'll give it to you.
Find it.
Look, I have Danny's address. Just hit me up. I'll give it to you. Look,
I give it to you right here on Heidi's channel. How about that? I give it to you right here on Heidi's channel. Zip code and all.
Address. I don't have to wait till we go off live. I can give it to you right now if you want it. You can go for a visit, have some coffee, some tea, smoke a one. Somebody
Don't
said
your buddy have a Halloween party every year. Didn't you tell me that last year? Did you send me the club instead?
Girl, okay.
I mean, like I said, if we wanted to, George, like, I don't want you, girl, because I already know what's going to happen. You're going to cry.
No, she won't.
And swear that it was me.
Won't.
So, no, I don't want to be an aggressive black woman you want me to be.
She don't cry. It's just, people can only take so much. When I heard that shit and I thought about all this, I'm like, girl, stop, girl.
I told you she cried so much when she thought Clark Kent was ignoring her that I thought he was straight.
Who?
She did.
When?
When she thought that he was ignoring her or something, or he didn't want her number, he was dodging her messages or something, and she was sick about it.
God, I can't.
She was sick. This is the same girl who literally got offended because they said she was a liability.
Ooh.
She was mad that people did an interview with a dude who don't want his daughter.
Girl, I can't. Give her something to do over the weekend. Oh, okay. You need some addresses for Christmas cards. All you got to do is to go at the beat on. I'm sure she has all of them. I mean, the beat.
And look,
I forgot.
I ain't never asked for address because I don't give a damn.
I forgot what TL calls her. Oh, a moth. A moth. She says she's a moth. That's what she said. She's a moth. Because I'm like, who in the hell is a moth? And she kept saying the moth. I'm like, who's a moth? I didn't know. She'll cry and have her friend call the cops on you.
She will.
I said that before, XL.
Let me tell y'all something. Yeah, if I go live, and I'm always everywhere, like tomorrow, I'm going to be all over the western suburbs. So if she catch me in Addison, if she catch me in anywhere, she going to swear I'm coming for her. But I be everywhere. Like I said, people I know having a birthday party for one of their shorties at Enchanted Castle this weekend. And I'm supposed to tell them, girl, I can't because it's in Lombard, girl. And if I'm standing here in front of her, she gonna swear I'm coming for her. Tell your tough
then
friend.
You are going to that party, right? Look, you are going. Look, you are going, right? Just because it's in Lombard, that's not going to stop you from going, right?
I'm thinking about it, but the problem is, she might want to come with her tough friends, and then I'm gonna be all on the news. You know, 2 goofies came up to Enchanted Castle, screaming.
Oh my God!
And the kids gonna beat them up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna tell you what my
buddy is having a birthday party at Enchanted Castle this weekend.
I'm gonna tell you what my son told me, because I told you that we had our own private Sunday, our morning coffee, and he told me he had listened to my live Saturday morning, and he told me, he said, why do you let somebody take you out of your element? He said, why would you lower yourself? And he says, come on, Ma, you know better. I said, I know, but sometimes it's just fun just to get under her skin. But because she doesn't affect me. Right. She has nothing I want. And for her to say, and every time Savage plays it, I laugh. For her to say, oh, I guess they hate me because they want to be me. What?
Depressed?
Who wants to be you?
No, thank you. I passed. Ambulance, you already know she ain't on my level.
Laughing.
Hey, look, you know she ain't on my level, and you already know.
So I want to be unemployed.
For me to be doing with this B, I wouldn't even be online talking. I wouldn't even speak her name, because that's just. And I'm not stooping to no level for this girl. But what entertains me is that she knows she shook. She know it. And it's the worst part, y'all. She more shook about the fact that everything I said about the Lombard police was the truth. She real. That's why, haven't y'all know, since I did that one, she ain't stopped talking about me now. She talking about me every day. She wake up talking about me. She sitting on the toilet talking about me. She giving the best treats talking about me. She on the blue couch talking about me. She dabbing talking about me.
So, okay, so when I was in stand-ups live, I think the lady named Tara Tara Nicola, somebody was on his panel, and I guess they were all in the Discord, and he was playing it. She was saying that the lady was in her bathroom. Stand-up guy is going, no, she has high ceilings with acoustic. If I'm in my mother's house and I'm talking, that's the same sound because my mother's ceilings are high with the acoustics. And I just was laughing. She knows so much. And I was like, oh my God, his stand-up guy was just cracking up laughing. But Ambulance Girl, you're right. When you were here in Spokane, I didn't leave my house at all, girl. I was scared to death to leave my house because I knew you were here. I did not want to bump into you accidentally. I didn't. I was going to go to the gorge. I said, oh God, no, I might run into her there. So
like I said.
Oh, speaking of Afro Man, when she went to the concert, it's supposed to be this. She was in this bar and she was sitting by herself and she's on an IG live and nobody was even looking at her direct. I was like, who goes to a concert and go on IG live and talk to people? Who does that?
Her. That's her. That's her. Guess who? Her. It was funny is now look, y'all. She said she not worried, right? Y'all know I ain't worried. Y'all know I'm so not worried that the night they said they had pool sticks for me, I dropped my address on my live. Like I'm so not worried. But anyway, I'm not worried. I told her if her friend show up, I'm bringing her friend back to her when I beat up both of them, right? I told her that. She said, if I have any of these content creators come to Chicago, she called the police. I mean, who's
well, you know how many times I was in Chicago, last October, and I'm coming again this October.
What?
And
what?
Are they going to meet me at O'Hare Airport when I step off the? Matter of fact, I'm going to post my flight information so that way they can be there waiting for me because I can't be there. Okay.
Ooh, and if they come to me, I'm gonna say, officer, you better worry about this traffic on
Chicago the first part of October last year. The first week of October. I was there the first weekend. I was there. Yes. So I will post my stuff so that way you know exactly when I'm coming. When I get on the plane, I will take a picture of me sitting on the tarmac. When I land and when I cross over and I see the stadium, I'm going to take that picture so you know I'm there. Okay. And then I'm going to take a picture of everybody that's in the car. So what are you going to do? Call the cops and say they're in the car, they're leaving the airport, and they're going to tell us to eat? Now what?
Like I said, well, I guess every town I go into in Cook County, I better post it just so y'all know I'm only just going to the restaurant or the store or wherever I'm going.
I just don't understand why. Come on now. This shit has to stop. It really has to stop. Oh my God. Thank you, Real Talk. We've been going back and forth. Thank you, One Man Band. Thank you. I'm just like, I don't understand. So now you can't go to is there anywhere else that we're allowed not to go?
I go where I want. I go get an apartment in her building if it's one.
Oh yeah, and the telling them what to plan.
If I feel like, do they take dogs? Do they take dogs?
I don't know, because when you walk through the tarmac and you're going on I don't think you can see the tail because they're out there doing all kinds of stuff. But I'm gonna try to get a good picture.
Moving into the poltergeist building, I pass.
I'm telling. I'm going to post it so y'all know when I'm coming. Okay. I will be there. Crazy Cat Mama's going to be there. Her daughter's going to be there. Her son-in-law is going to be there. I'm meeting a couple of people that actually live in Chicago besides Danny. So we're all going to be there. And what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
And we might just fly in TL.
Ooh.
Hey, she at home right now. Hello, officers. Can we call in advance? I don't have a date with all these episodes.
What? I mean, seriously, what are you gonna do? Call them and say what?
She could do that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just because we here don't mean, girl, you're not that important.
Okay, now I think it was you that said that she. What was it? What you said that she saw a car going up and down? What was she gonna do?
If she seen a car going down her street, she was calling the police. I said, I'm gonna go drive down her street playing Savage's tracks. And then the police go down and say, Officer John Yates said she was a liability.
Look,
it triggered her PTSD.
Kat was in Chicago and she said, okay, she posted, she was outside. She goes, I'm here.
I mean, pull up next week. I mean, pull up to one of my mines or something, their house, not mine.
If you want to come, baby, you're more than welcome to come. I think we have to get 2 rentals. Look, we have to get 2 rentals.
County open. It's open. It's open. Difference between me and Jules, I can go wherever I want in the whole Cook County, all over it. That's different. And
that shit is crazy.
Around Cook County? No, it's many. She just is one who came.
That shit is crazy. You know, I be in Oak Park. I be out, girl. I'm in Fallbrook. I think it's Fallbrook. I be all over the damn place. I have family.
I be everywhere. I be everywhere.
What you gonna do?
I be
everywhere. I can't come. Oh, you know when I check in for my flight, they're gonna say, "Wait a minute, hold on, hold on. I just got a message from a B. You can't be here." Really?
I be like, I live here. I live here. And there's some nice hotels out there too. They got kitchenettes in the hotels out there.
Yeah, and Spokane is beautiful this time of year. Spokane is beautiful.
I know.
Feel free to come visit. I won't call the cops on you. Come on, land. Nice airport, straight shot. Come on in. Beautiful waterfalls.
You can pull up over here. I'll get her the Uber. I'll get her an Uber.
Girl, I can't believe this shit. Now I can't come to Chicago.
Now all I want to do
I'm going to go to that liquor store. What is it? It's a block away or 2 blocks. I'm going to go right to that goddamn liquor store and take a picture right in front of it. Don't play with me.
One thing about me, you start
naming me when you take a picture right in front of Portillo's with all of us there. And remember, we're going to videotape.
Mickey's.
Yep, we're going to videotape. We're going to have a damn good time. Got that bullshit. I already got to cook for Danny shit. I told him when I come, I'm cooking shit. I got to hope Nino don't try to eat me up. Damn. Damn. That dog scares me. That's a big dog. But that's me and Nino gonna be friends.
Look, on camera, he's so sweet. Everybody loves him so much because he is nice. That's what he is. But he doesn't. He protects his home, so he's just overly protective a little bit.
I just can't believe
he's waiting for her friend, and the rest of us are waiting for what he leaves us. I live alone, and let me tell you something. You're never gonna hear me say I live alone in spirit. No, ma'am. That's not.
I'm sorry. I can't.
That's just some real life stuff.
I can't. I just can't.
And I'm definitely don't fear a woman
who's
scared to live her own life.
I can give y'all a clue where I'm staying. Look, I can give you a clue where I'll be staying at.
Downtown Seattle is beautiful.
Look, I can give you a clue where I'm staying. But Danny, I think you already know where I'm staying. But I can give you a clue where I'm staying. Look. I'm staying at the Langham. So, okay, that's where I will be. As soon as I get my room, I'll post that. Look, as soon as we get our room, I'll post that number too. Okay.
I'll love it. Post up.
I don't believe this shit. Now call them and see
that cat litter ain't gonna go out for a month.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. Danny, it's you said it was really good. Is it really good?
Portillo's good.
It better be good because I ain't gonna be wasting no money on no bullshit. So anyway, I just girl.
And Mickey's got good pickles and French fries.
I can't. So I'm waiting for them to start calling around to the hotels
It's
to
not
see
all
which
that
one
no
that.
more. I mean, I heard
Look,
they are kicking ass in Texas though. I heard Portillo's is making $75,000
in Texas?
Yes, they opened up Portillo's in Dallas, and I heard they is because Portillo's is out here, and where I used to work, I'm real cool. Like I said, because y'all think I just worked at a restaurant. People just think that, but no, I know like the whole owner. But anyway, he real cool, the dude from Portillo's, and yeah, they making money like 75 grand.
Oh my God, a day?
Yes.
Or an hour?
Yeah,
A day.
They kicking ass. No, a day. They are kicking ass out there in Texas. Then people going
I remember
crazy
when Focus
for
the Child
Portillo's.
opened up, and then they had the one in Dallas, and then they opened the one in San Antonio. Girl, oh Lord, it's like Texas did the Brazil in Vegas. They got a Focus the Child, but that thing is huge, and I'm telling you,
We got one in Chicago,
and they're right on the riverfront too in San Antonio, right on the river
so
wall.
it's beautiful.
Yep, and they make a killing there. So, but yeah,
Portillo's is like I said, Portillo's good, but like Portillo's beefs are good, but Portillo's chicken sandwich off the chain. They got a real good chicken sandwich, grilled or fried. Portillo's got a thing called a croissant beef. It's a croissant stuffed with Italian beef and cheddar cheese. I think it's fire, but it is a cholesterol getter, so you don't want to be eating it all the time. Onion rings, delicious. They chocolate cake off the chain. They got 100% beef hot dogs. Fire.
To be honest, I was gonna stay at the Langham, and I still might. I might book one. I might book a night, but I'm gonna be hanging with my nephews, and I'm gonna hang with Danny and Crazy Cat Mama. I know, that's where I have a friend that actually works there too, and I got a good price for the room, but I don't really care about the price for the damn room. But I don't like to really stay with people because I'm in and out all the time. Even when I go to Louisiana, when I go home, my sister, unless I'm at my sister's house or at my dad's, I don't stay at my cousins or my aunts because I don't want to sit there and have conversations. I just want to go when I'm ready to go, I go. I don't have to say, hey, I'll be back at this time, blah, 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 blah. I just
go.
Yeah, I just go.
Is, if I'm in Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas, they aren't gonna allow me to stay at a hotel. Like I could be like, no, I gotta sneak in.
See, that's just it. And they don't want me to stay at a hotel. And even my ex-daughter-in-law, the last time I was there, well, I was with my son and them, but still I had to go spend a night at my ex-daughter-in-law's because my granddaughter is there. So I just I don't like when I want to go to bed, I don't want to have to sit there and if I'm tired, I don't want to have conversation. If I'm out all day, I want to go back to my room. Yeah, I just want to go to my room, lay down, take me a nap. I don't feel like having a conversation. I don't feel like talking. Now, if I come hang out with you for a little while, that's different. But I like my space. If I want to jump in my bed, butt bone neck, whatever I want to do, I do it because I'm in my room. I can walk out the shower, walk into my room. I don't have to worry about putting on that's just me. That's the way I've always been. And my aunts get so mad when I go home that I don't stay with them. I don't. I go visit. I'll stay for 24 hours. Yeah, but I'm not staying. And they're like, well, what are you staying here? No. Now my other aunt's house, my dad's sister, I used to stay there a lot because she already knows I'm in and out. She don't even ask me what time you coming back, what you want to cook, or if I don't come back for dinner. Well, I cooked dinner for you, but you weren't here, but the food's in the refrigerator. I don't like that shit. Just let me enjoy my time. That's it.
That's just how they gonna be.
Yep. So they've gotten used to it now. Look, they've gotten used to it. My mom says, yeah, Heidi's coming down there this weekend. Well, we'll probably see her for a little bit. Yep, they're going to see me when I first get there and when I'm leaving. I'm going to stop in when I arrive. Yep, that's what I do. So
Italian beef are big in Chicago. So even when you do the top Italian beef list,
and we got to go to McDonald's.
Portillo's is like number 6. They just did I think Portillo's came out like number 5 or 6. They just did the top beefs in Chicago. And like I said, so we got a lot of different places with beef. I love Johnny's beef more than Portillo's, to be honest with you.
I forgot.
But I can understand when I first came out west and Portillo's was new to me. I thought it was the best shit since sliced bread. You know what I mean? But these days, Portillo's done fell off. You know what I mean? So Portillo's, I don't know. It's not the same as it was, but I'm sure out there it's fresh because they, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to. Look, this is funny because as soon as I come back, I got to go to Seattle. This is crazy.
So all of you all have been to, I'm sure y'all all been Chick-fil-A. So y'all see how Chick-fil-A run a line when they pack so they can keep it going.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I don't like.
They took that from Portillo's.
They did?
But they mastered it. Here's the thing. They took it from Portillo's and they tweaked it. They decided, oh, we gonna run it. And Portillo's like, how did we have a thing that we were doing for years? Portillo, I mean, they opened up Chick-fil-A and said, look.
And they studied what they did.
Yes, and then they also realized we need to have, Chick-fil-A realized we got to have super customer service because we're running through people like crazy. And Portillo's, when you go to some of them Portillo's, you can tell them people tired because they've been dealing with people all day because they giving you funky attitudes.
Girl, I'm telling you.
At Portillo's, they supposed to rhyme. Y'all know it. At Portillo's, they supposed to say, number 183, come see me. They supposed to rhyme just because this person started it years ago, and that's a Portillo trade too.
But let me tell you, so
rhyming no more. They be like 183, come get your stuff. You be like, they don't rhyme. Like
I'm gonna tell you, so the Toyota plant in San Antonio. So you know they got Toyota, the big headquarters is in California. Okay. They open up a big plant in San Antonio. So when I went to that plant, because at the time I was dating a guy and he was a supervisor there, I went to pick my Lexus out and you know the color and everything I wanted in there. I wasn't even thinking about the car. I was so impressed with how they ran that line when I did that tour. Do you know a lot of manufacturing companies have gone to Toyota to get the layout, to see the assembly, to see how they do it? Also, Fast in Florida, Fast Warehouse. They have, this is a huge, it's like 6 blocks. It runs their accuracy with inventory, and they house inventory for all kinds of companies, is a 97.6% accuracy.
Oh wow.
People model their stuff after these companies, and I was so impressed. And yeah, but girl, that shit came off that line and I had to wait. I'm telling you, when Nate drove that, we were on 610 and we were on the feeder. Nate got that damn car up to 130. I said, pull this bitch back in. I said, pull it back in. And he was like, oh, I like this. I said, pull it in, pull it in. But I'm telling you, you know, when you find somebody that does it and then you study it and then you master it, and then people look back and they're like, wait a minute, they took what we did and improved upon it. And that's the kind of shit I like. When you study something, you can improve it.
I sold shoes for Nordstrom's for almost 5 years. And one of the things I learned there is I could open a shoe store and I would learn how to literally pimp it the right way. Because one, when you work at Nordstrom and shoes, you don't just sell shoes, you go to shoe clinicals. You have, like, we had the people from UGG. That's why when that day, when the B was on there talking about Uggs and what's made, I'm like, she don't even know what she's talking about. They ain't slaughtering no sheep for those Uggs.
Nope, they're not.
First of all, that's a fact. So, because we had UGG clinicals. I've had UGG clinicals. We've had the people from Eddie Bauer, Kenneth Cole.
I love Eddie Bauer. I love Kenneth Cole.
Everything about the shoe. We had the people coming.
You had to know your shoes. Yep.
Yeah, so you learn everything. You learn everything. So when I got done, I'm like, man, you could take this and change some things that they're not doing because they're a main store, so they don't focus on these shoes like they should. You know what I'm saying? And you could learn, and that's to me how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So Danny, let me tell you, since you know shoes and people don't understand, they'll ask me what size do I wear in heels. And Crazy Cat Mama asked me that. I said it depends on the brand.
The brand, correct.
Right. If I buy Kenneth Cole boots, I'm gonna buy a pair. I'm gonna get a size 8. if I buy like the Coach boots I had to get an 8.5 because of the way that the sole is made and my art. I'm telling you, I don't have
and everything. Every shoe is gonna fit different, and it depends on how it's made too. Yeah.
Yep, it just depends, and they don't understand how that's possible. I said I can't just say, oh, I'm gonna wear, I wear a size 8. Tennis shoes is totally different. In Skechers, I wear an 8. In Pumas, I wear an 8.5. It depends on how
Pumas are a little more narrow too.
Yep,
and Pumas, unless you get in Pumas, they got like the thicker bottoms and stuff. Those aren't shoes to go walk for hours and hours and hours and hours. That's a flat shoe, like that Super Cat, the most famous little Puma, that flat black and white one everybody used to have back in the day. Those are not made for walking on time. It's a flat shoe.
Nope, I have.
Comfortable to me.
Yeah, I was buying Pumas because they had the arch, the high arch in them. It fit. I cannot wear Nikes. I've had 3 pair of Nikes and I cannot wear Nikes. I've given those away. So it's either Skechers or Pumas. Pumas is what I wear.
Normally I wear Uggs, Jordans, or shoes like
that.
I
cannot wear
Timberland
Nikes.
season, so I'm in Chicago. I'm definitely gonna wear Timberlands because Uggs don't like that.
And you're right.
So,
Nikes are more narrow. And when I buy the Timberland boots, same thing. I wear an 8.
Because Timberlands run bigger, you actually could go right. You could go back on them too.
Yep, I wear an 8 in Timbs,
and you probably could fit a 7.5 if you put them on.
Well, I do, but I wear thick socks. You know, when I wear my Timbs, but I have. But I got the high heel Timbs.
That's why I get them bigger too.
Yeah, I got the high heel Timbs, and those are an 8. Them suckers are nasty. Where are my boots at?
I used to have high heel Timbs. I have actually a pair of high heel Air Force Ones too. I had some Timbs and Air Force Ones. I gave them away because I'm not a heel wearer. But really, right now, all Danny wears Crocs because what I tell you all, I'm OCD. And there's many factors to be an OCD. And one of the things is when I get stuck in something, I can't shake it. So that's why Daddy doesn't eat off of metal forks or off of a plate. Daddy has plates. I have cups. I just can't. So like I told you, all day, every day, I drink out of red cups for the last 2 years. I do eat off paper plates. It's just things. But I haven't worn anything but Crocs since I had my foot surgery. It's just, I don't know.
When I say
every time I go to put back on shoes.
Okay, so here are the ones that I bought when I was in New York. And I'm telling you, these, you see these Timbs?
Yeah. I like those.
Yeah.
And you got the black ones. I had the wheat ones.
Yes. Love them. Yep. Yes. So these are an 8, but girl, these boots, whoo, they were made for walking. I'm telling you. And that sole it's just nice.
If we dropping down into them zeros, I'm gonna get those Timberland boots. They like a gym shoe, but they the boot. They go up to your knee and they in wheat. I'm gonna get those. If we hit them rock bottoms, if it's cold like it's supposed to be in January, I'm definitely gonna rock those.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I love my Timbs, and they are comfortable. And I slip these. I wear like, I actually wear like
I'm 43 years old. As much as I've been in the street, I ain't never spent one day on 26 in California.
What is 26 in California?
That's Cook County Jail.
Oh,
that's Cook County. That's Crook County.
I didn't know. I have no plans on going to jail. Look, I have no plans on going to jail.
It is not a crime to go into a town and have fun.
I'm going to have fun. We're going to party.
If I was going to her crib, we'd have been there already. Remember, I live here. I could send people to a crib if I wanted to know where she lived and wanted to do it and never leave. I could be on live at the time they at her crib saying how I ain't got nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with this girl like that. She keep acting like she won't smoke with me. She got tough friends. That's it. But I'm going to kick it in my city, and we are going to get together in Chicago, and it's that simple.
I don't let that bother me. I'm going to tell you what Crazy Cat Mama said when she was here, right? So we were going someplace, and she was like, wait a minute. You're not wearing heels? I said, no. She goes, you're not going to put on. I said, girl, look, I'm too tired to put on heels. I ain't wearing no damn heels today. I told her. She was like, then she's leaving. She goes, you didn't wear heels one time when I was here. I said, nope, I'm casual. I'm good to go. She knows I like my heels. When she was in Houston, that's all I was fucking wearing was heels. She was, I
And I
want
look like saying something. First of all, I keep shoes is my thing. I love shoes.
Really?
I got shoes I got last year.
I'm gonna have to go look at those. I had some thigh-high boots at one time. I really did. Oh, you see those, Danny? I like those.
These are Uggs.
I like those. I just ordered some Skechers boots. I love those.
These are Uggs.
I love those.
Yeah. So these are some Ugg rain boots. Yeah. So they just got the fur on the bottom. But these are
I have no.
But I was like, this color, this cute.
Yeah.
Y'all, every time I go to put them on, I have on the cutest thing with them. But sorry, they don't feel as good as my Crocs. I take them right.
Girl, I ordered some Tim boots for the snow. You know, with the furry, you know, for the cold, with the fur in there. I have those. Guess who stole those boots from me?
Kayla.
Kayla stole my Tim boots. Stole my boots. And then I saw I had a scuff on them boots. Girl, I was so upset.
Now, y'all, I bought these a year ago in a beauty supply store. These are so cool.
What are those Crocs? Oh, I love those slippers.
Cute little slides to wear.
I love those.
These are so cute.
I love those.
Never worn. They are still sitting in the box. Because I told you, look, I literally just gave somebody some shoes a couple of weeks ago because I was like, you know, I don't never be wearing shoes. Like, I just feel so. But look, I'm still in the box. I ain't never be wearing
messages.
I'm always gonna have Jordans on hold. Always. I'm a Jordan fan. And look, everybody got these in red. They don't got them in blue. They don't got these in blue. I shoes. I have like 16 pair of Crocs, y'all. I got Croc flip-flops, Croc boots. Yeah,
I see it, sweetie. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just saw thank you, D. Not, but you know what I mean. Thank you. I just saw it. I was looking, I was like, I saw a text message. I'm like, what is this? Hold on. I
wear a man's 8, a woman's 10. I used to be afraid to say I wore a woman's 10 like it was something big. I'm almost 5'11", so I wear a 10. And here's the thing I learned selling shoes. And I sold children's shoes. But children's shoes are the same as the size as men. So women who wore a size 8 were always down in children's shoes buying their Uggs in a size 6. You know what I mean? So that's how they get it. That's why before Nordstrom's didn't sell all those shoes that the women wear, because then the women would go upstairs and buy them. They come downstairs first.
Oh, Margene, hi, sweetie. She says she's so tired. She's gonna listen. Margene, what you been hot? Wait a minute. Oh, Harmony says she wears a what? She goes, oh, those are cute. Yep, you got it. That's who stole them. I wear a size, but I'm also 5'10", so I walk into
When you say wear what?
She wear a size. I wear a size, but I'm also 5'10", so she walk into walls all the time. Mm-hmm. What size do you wear, Harm? Size 9. Oh, damn.
Okay. Yeah, like
Danny is tall. Danny is
10.
tall. I'm telling you, when we were in Vegas, besides Sherry, I was the short. Sherry is shorter than me.
Heidi is tiny. When I came out there at the airport and I looked over and I said, hi, I said, you're so tiny.
Everybody says that shit and it makes me so mad. But no. Brooke even said, Brooke told me, she goes, I thought you were taller than me. She goes, oh, I'm not scared of you. I said, you have no reason to be scared of me. But I am.
Some of the most vicious people I know are little.
But Misfits, I saw you guys post and I'm praying for your friend. I really, really am. And I hope everything turns out okay. I really, really do. How tall? Oh God. How tall am I? I say I'm 5'4", but I'm not. Okay.
Heidi made me feel so tall when I said, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna need. So when I seen ambulance, I'm like, okay, good, somebody, because I just couldn't. I was like, am I gonna be the tallest person here? But Heidi And Sherry was very tall.
I said 5'4".
Sherry was smaller than Heidi.
Yes, so Sherry's shorter than me. So Sherry's like 5 feet, 5'1". So I say 5'4", but I'm teetering on 5'3.5". Teetering. When I put on heels, I am a clear 5'4.5" or 5'5". It depends on the heels that I wear. If I wear 4-inch heels, I feel tall. Y'all leave me alone. I'm the shortest thing in my family. How's that? Well, until my younger grandkids grow. But my granddaughter's taller than me. My grandson, who just turned 13, is taller than me. Y'all leave me alone. TL is tall. Very tall. No, I'm not 5'4", ambulance girl. Okay, I'm not 5'4". I am.
Send me that to me in a picture form so I can.
I am. I am not. I have long legs. That's it. I have long legs. I have a short upper body and long legs, and I walk fast. Look, I walk fast. But Danny is tall. I felt like a little shrimp. I did. Danny's tall. Crazy Cat Mama's tall. T was tall. Look, we're not tall, but taller than me. Well, Ambulance Girl and I are about the same height.
Taller than you.
Ambulance Girl is not taller than me.
She was taller than you. She's not tall, but she's taller than you.
Is Ambulance Girl tall? Shyla is 5'11".
Yes, she is. Ambulance Girl is taller than you. She's not tall like me.
Leave me alone, woman. Oh my God. Ambulance Girl isn't taller than me.
Ambulance is taller than you. Ambulance got to be 5'6", 5'7". How tall are you for Ambulance Girl?
I swore she and I the same height. No.
In the zip code?
Oh, y'all got jokes. Y'all got jokes. Okay. I'm going to put my heels on. Screw y'all. I'm tall.
She said it.
Okay, at least I don't have little man really syndrome.
She reaching.
Oh, see, I'm not. See, fight like a girl is 5'2.5". Ooh, JL, you're 6 foot on the dot. 5'11" is tall for a lady. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually 5'10 3/4.
Oh my God, Ambulance Girl is taller than I. She is taller than me.
I am.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Knew it. I was like, I know Ambulance wasn't tall.
Dorit is tall. Yep, Dorit is tall. Oh my God.
And look, JL, this is why I don't wear heels. Because like you put me in heels. So really I am 5'10.5", really. But that just sounds so whack. So I just say 5'11" and it fits more. And my height is in my legs. So it makes you look very long.
Legs. Yep, you have long legs.
So it makes you look very long. So, I mean, you put me in heels, I'm like 6'3". No, thank you.
But
no,
that's
thank
okay.
you.
They can't keep up with me when I'm walking.
And I'm not
like, slow down, woman. Slow down. I said, y'all better come on up here. But I get that from my mother. My mother walks fast, but my mother is tall. She was 5. Well, she just shrunk. She's like 5. She was 5'8". So now I think she's like 5'7", 5'6.5". Because, you know, you get older, it seems like they shrink. I don't know what it is, but it seems like they shrink. And
my grandma always tell me it's imposture, so that when they say like they're shrinking, and you know, because sometimes your back will bend.
Yeah, but I think that's from her surgeries too, because she had 2 back surgeries, so it could be from that. But my mother doesn't seem as tall as she used to. I am short. Y'all go to hell. All y'all go to hell.
She is tiny. I'm telling y'all. I walked up, I felt like an NBA player or something. And I'm like, not even WNBA, NBA. Look, I'm like, oh my God, she's got me feeling so tall. And look, JL, I kid you not, I became 5'9" in the 6th grade. So when everybody talks about you grow till you're 16, no, for some odd reason, when I was in the 6th grade, I grew boobs, I grew tall, and I was like, why? And I didn't care about the height part because I played basketball. So I didn't care about the height.
You lose length with distance.
The boobs, I was like, oh God, I don't want these. I'm in 6th grade.
See, now Harmony and I can walk together. She says she walks fast. I walk fast. My sister walks fast. Yeah, because we were walking on the strip. Y'all were way back there, and I'm looking. I'm like, what?
While I was trying to play keep up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Charlotte played basketball.
Was walking fast when one of the times she said, "All right, I'm gonna come out." I had stopped in to play. I said, "We must be really far behind her." Then she stopped in to gamble a little bit, and then we met up with her still.
I be going. Look, I be going. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's roll. But no, and it's funny because I know when T met us at the restaurant, she was squeezing me so tight I couldn't breathe. I said, "Woman, let me go." She was like, "You got to me." I was like, she just kept squeezing. I was like, "Oh my God." But no, I'm looking forward to this trip. I am looking forward to this trip. I'm excited. And I had to make up an excuse why I was pulling her out of school for a day, but it's good. Look, it's only going to be a day. It's not like I'm going to be gone because, fly out Thursday. Yeah, fly out that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come back in Sunday evening. Yeah, so we'll be good. But I'm looking forward to this. But Shyla, all of y'all are tall. I know Kat was tall because I've seen her on camera.
You had a late growth spurt.
Yeah, I've seen her on camera. I guess I am short. Y'all go to hell.
She is little.
Look,
I could honestly say that. I was so happy because if everybody had been her in which Sherry's height, I definitely would have seemed like I was their Suge Knight.
Yeah, so. Dorit, we're looking. Okay, my sister is coming for her birthday, but we're on the 8th, but she's leaving the 7th, I think. I'm not going to be able to make that trip because I can't take Kayla out of school again. But I am going to be coming either Christmas week or New Year's Eve. I'm going to be either for Christmas Eve on New Year's Eve. I'm going to let you know what our plans are as soon as we have it all booked. Okay. Colleen is 5'5". So I'll let you know exactly what dates we're coming in, what date I'm coming in.
I am 5'10" and a half. My twin is 5'5". She's almost 5'6". I be telling her, stop trying to shrink it though.
Kayla is 5'5" or 5'6". Because when Nate had us stand shoulder to shoulder the other day, we're back to back. He was like, "Ma, you are short."
Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you, Kayla's taller than you.
I know she is. She still can't beat me.
That's what my mama told me when I was in 6th grade. I said, "I just don't want to be tall." She said, "Well, we can't take your knees off." And then I said, "I just don't want to be bigger than everybody else." She said, "You might be big, but you still can't beat me." I said, "Wait a minute. That's not what I was thinking about."
Look, still can't beat me. I'm gonna be like Kevin Hart.
I wanted to be, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to be like 5'2". And then my mom used to say, "Well, it wouldn't fit your head."
Oh my God, my 60-year-old is 6'3". Well, y'all have seen that tall. You've seen that tall Nate is. He stood up. Nate's tall. He is.
Y'all have seen my sons. My sons are 6'4" and 6'3".
Because that's the only way. I remember we were walking on the strip, and that was right before because he was in front of us, and I'm like, "God damn, he's tall." Because all I saw was his head. Next thing you know, I'm looking for him. I don't see him. TL and I are looking. I'm like, "Where the hell is he?" He done got, girl, don't ask me how he got behind us. I have no idea because he was in front of us for a minute. He was keeping an eye on killing them. Next thing you know, he's behind us. I guess we passed him up, not pin, or he was standing to the side. We didn't see him. So I'm telling you, but that's okay. I'll be short. I don't care. My heels make me tall. Okay. That's why I buy heels. Okay.
My youngest son, when we started the documentary, he was a sophomore when we started the documentary.
Oh my God, you saw what JL just said. Short people are oppressed. They're always getting overlooked. You know what, JL?
That's about me because I'm over him. But yeah,
girl, you miss Nate. Nate comes on my screens with me in the morning a lot of times. You be missing me. Nate's a damn fool.
But my youngest son didn't have his growth spurt till 11th grade. So we thought he was gonna be kind of, about 5'5" and stay around there, 5'6", but then he just stretched out. And I was surprised. But I don't know what boys are. My grandma used to always tell me, though, because like I said, this happened in 6th grade. And then people would always tell me, oh, you still got years of growing to do. You know what I mean?
Girl.
My grandma said, well, women only grow till they 16. And I'm like, okay. So I just always hoped. And what's funny is my feet didn't grow, though, until I had my first child. So it seemed like I was stuck in one. Even though I was growing, my feet didn't grow as big. And then got pregnant with my first child. Changed my foot size, and as it is. But that's cool, because like I said, I'm tall. You don't want little feet when you tall.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I was in a meeting on Wednesday. I had to do I was presenting something, right? So I got up from the conference table and I went up to the you know, you got the screen up there. So I'm trying to point. And I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. I'm sitting up there, I'm like, right here, and I'm trying to, well, y'all can't see me. And I'm like, and I said, oh shit, I'm short. And it was so, everybody started laughing. And one of the guys at the table said, he goes, don't feel bad. He goes, I had to use my stepping stool to get to my bookcase in my office to get the book. I could not. So they were so funny. Girl, they went out to the other conference room and got me a pointer and brought it to me. And I just looked at them. I said, y'all got jokes. Y'all really have jokes. I couldn't reach. It's not funny. And which bitch, but she's shorter than everybody else.
Okay, you get the short seat in the room. Well, now I'm really towering over you.
Wait a minute. Her 10-year-old is almost 5'6". My 8-year-old is my only girl, but she's just 5 feet. They would be.
Your 10-year-old is 5'6". Your 10-year-old is a lot like me. Because like I said, when I was in 6th grade, you're 11. Because I was always a year behind younger, because my birthday was in November. And my mama started me in kindergarten at 4, and that's when you could still get away with it. And I was 4 years old. So it always made me younger. But like I said, I was 11. But the good thing was I was president of my student body. I've always been, like, if you call it cool, I just call it being a person. I was just always me. But yeah, I was president of my student body. I mean, very talented. I played sports, all those things. But I just didn't like being that tall.
I used to play tennis. That was my game, tennis. That's it.
I played tennis for a year. I did bowling.
Yeah, I played tennis.
A few years.
And I like volleyball too. But then I started breaking nails.
I did softball. I did basketball. Yeah. We used to do swim.
I used to like volleyball until I started breaking my nails. I'm like, nope, none of this. But I love to play volleyball.
So I realized it was a lot hard. Like it was more to the game than just us hitting the ball across that.
Girl, you gotta hit that ball just right. You gotta hold your thumb. There's an art to it. I used to play volleyball on the volleyball, and then when my nails, it's a lot to volleyball. Yep.
And like I said, I was a sport person. You know, I do golf. I do.
Kat's birthday is coming up. She'll be in Vegas. And I really, but see, I just can't go in and out of Vegas. I got to spend at least 4 days in Vegas, 3 to 4 days. I can't do 7 anymore. That's just too much. The last time I did 7 days was 2 years, and I just can't do 7 days in Vegas anymore. I just can't. It's just, by day 4, day 5, I'm just like, oh God, I'm tired. I don't want to run no more. I don't want to do nothing.
Fun. I don't want to do more than 5 days nowhere.
Yeah.
After the 5th day, I'm kind of ready, like over, because we just kicking it fun.
Yeah,
but
and even
if
I'm
going to visit Houston or something, I'm going to do 2 weeks or so.
Yeah,
there's too many people to see.
I'm telling you, we took that cruise. So I used to like the 7-day cruise. 6 nights, 7 days. Girl, that last one for my friend's birthday, I was like, oh no, next cruise. We got to do 5. What was it? It was 4 days, 3 nights, or 5 days. I said, I cannot do 7 days or more. I can't. I just cannot do it anymore. And you get older, you get tired. I just can't do it. I don't think I can fly to Dubai or anything anymore, because them flights are long, unless I fly at night and I get to sleep the whole time. I can't do that shit anymore. And I used to love to jump on a plane and just go. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're okay. You on the 21st.
36.
You on the 21st. My son is on the 28th. My dad, my brother,
November.
It's the 3rd. Yep.
The 21st of November. My nephew passed. That's his birthday. I love that birthday. My birthday is the 22nd.
Oh, let me tell you what Killer told me today. So I was talking, yesterday, and we were talking about something, and I said, okay. I said, when we come back, I said, I said, we have to go to Seattle. And she was like, okay. And she was asking me, and she goes, but we're going to be here for my birthday, right? I said, your birthday? I said, she goes, Grandma, my birthday's coming up. I said, oh, yeah, your birthday. I said, oh, shit. I love the days on CES. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, I like to cruise. Dubai is beautiful. Yep. Okay. 2 of your boys' birthdays this month. Okay. Dubai is gorgeous. I'm telling you, I used to meet my sons there.
Oh.
Yep. Dubai is beautiful. On the 8th, okay, my granddaughter's on the 9th. Y'all know that. Her birthday's on the 9th.
Season.
She'll be 50. I can't believe
I know I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius, so I ride them both.
Okay, Danny, switch which please wants to send you a gift. I keep wanting to call her
for my birthday.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not saying you one too, because you the day before.
Oh, Shyla. Oh, I really can't wait. But I'm sitting and looking at, so yes. Okay, Margie, on the 8th. Okay. And TL's birthday's coming up.
Scorpios in the bit. Well, some of y'all Scorpios I already knew it from last year, but
yeah,
Scorpios.
It's that season. It's that season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, let me see.
Over
this
Labor
is my
Day?
last 20. Wait a minute. She said this is her last 29. Girl, I'm still 26. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm still 26. You 29. I'm 26.
She said
on my birthday, I turned 27, and then I go back. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, man. These 40s.
Okay, JL, I want you to listen to me. Okay. I said I used to meet my sons in Dubai. Do you think I'm going to Dubai and I'm paying for anything?
Yeah, Dubai expensive. Yeah,
it's good when you have sons that like to take their mom places. Okay. My sister played basketball in college. I mean, in college and high school. My niece played basketball in high school and college. Girl, I used to go to the basketball games and get so pissed off. I had to walk out there sometimes. Gracie's birthday is next week.
Gracie's birthday is next week?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, she said my husband is 29, 26 times. Goddamn. Now, Marjean's husband is a
29, 26.
Yeah, but I can't wait because I want to meet Dorit's new. I need to meet her new boo. He fine as hell. Look, he fine as hell.
Wait, why I turn around? Look, I can't. Like, wait, I don't see. I just like high candy. If it's beautiful, I'm complimenting.
I'm telling you. I told her. I said, okay. I hope he has a son, a brother, son, but he fine. He good looking too. I was like, you go, girl. You go, Dorit. You go, girl. Okay, Gracie's birthday is next week. Okay, gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. You know what? I'm not gonna remember. Y'all better text me and remind me because I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember. I have trouble remembering my grandkids' birthday these days. And next week is a busy ass week for me. How about Greece for your birthday? Oh my God, that is one place I've never. Nate went to Greece without me. I was so pissed.
You accidentally booked Vegas. Wait, how do you book Vegas over Greece?
Because that's where her mind was set. I'm serious. When Nathan sent me those, when he called me that day and I'm looking, I said, you're not in Italy. I said, your ass is in Greece. He was like, he told his wife, he goes, I told you she would know where I'm at. I said, you bastard. I said, you in Greece. Then he calls again, he's in Paris. I'm like, you know what, fuck you. He goes, Ma, I said, you know what? I need to retire. I really do. So I can go. When he says, let's go. Okay, I'm ready to go. Look, let's go. I'm ready to go.
Yep. That's what I like. I want.
Thank you, ambulance girl. Yep. Look. I'll be ready to go. Because I used to say, Ma, you want to meet us here? Okay. And then I get a call from the other one. Okay, I booked the ticket for you. Thank you. Look, thank you.
Like a good cruise.
Oh, that sounds. Now you see, I want to do that cruise to Alaska. And we were going to do the cruise to Alaska until the pandemic hit. And we were flying into California. And we were getting on, was it Princess? Oh, it's the other one. Well, we were flying from Houston to LAX. We had to stay in LAX and then leave that morning to be at the ship for 8. And then the pandemic hit, and that was it. And we got the money back. But now my sister is taking my other sister, because she had to use the ticket real quick. She had to book it. So she and my so both of my sisters are going on a cruise together.
Oh, to Alaska?
Oh, we just had to cruise to Alaska. Yeah, I'm taking the Alaskan cruise. As soon as Kayla goes, I'm going to Alaska, and Crazy Cat Mama's going with me.
I had a buddy from Alaska when I was in grade school.
Yep, she and I are going to go to Alaska. That's one thing she said she want to do. She's never cruised, and she wants to cruise. So I told her, let me, after Kayla leaves, I'm going to look at my calendar. And then I said, and a lot of times, even when I took the cruise that time to Cozumel, we booked that like a week and a half before the ship was leaving. So, and the prices are not bad at all. Because I kept asking my friend, I said, where do you want to go? You know, my girl, I said, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Because we always went on the trip for my birthday, her birthday, my sister's birthday. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Then she goes, I want to take a cruise. I said, okay. I said, let's just look. And she goes, I found one, and we celebrated her birthday on the ship the day and then we came back in, and the next day my grandson was born.
I need to see London too.
I've been to London. I've been to London on business. I've been to London.
Left this country though.
Oh, Margene, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've been to London. I remember I told you guys I was in London when the strike happened, when the airlines went on strike.
Oh,
yeah.
I was in London. You very well traveled, and like I said, I would be way more traveled. Like, trust me, my sister, my twins.
But I travel a lot for business.
But
and the only reason I'm not traveling right now is because I have Kayla, and I can't just. But I travel a lot. I traveled a lot. Japan. I've been to Brande, Denmark. I've been. Oh my God! I've been to Brazil. I've traveled a lot. Mm-hmm.
Right now, like I said, I just started flying at 35, almost 36. So
and when I was in
my flights, but like I tell people, I done been to more states than most people who fly been to. And in this country, I done been to a lot of them. So that never hurts me. I've done that, but I want to go out the country. Ever since the pandemic, I've been kind of hesitant of it, but now I'm back to where I might.
Well, if you're gonna go to Italy, Dubai, or any place else like that, even without the pandemic, they still require you to get that C-19 shot. They haven't taken that off the table.
Well, I've already had it. My Nigeria been begging me to come out there since like 2007.
I have not been to South Africa, but my son Marcus is gone. Brian is gone. I have not gone to South Africa. I have not, and I have cousins that live there.
I told you that I told you that one of my dad's good friends, they went out to Africa.
I love the Dominican Republic.
Correct. And so if I went out there, I'd definitely go back.
Never been to Cuba. Never been to Cuba. Dominican, never been to Cuba. But there's a few places I need to go, and I still haven't went. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go on that bike trip where you ride the bike through the countryside. And it used to be like a travel group that I belonged to. And when they were taking that one trip, that's when I had that surgery. And I still want to do the backpacking one. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Ireland.
Oh, well, you know, Ireland's on my bucket list. I think Ireland is beautiful.
I want to go to Ireland. Yeah, I love road trips too.
I want to go to, I want to do like a trip of the UK. I want to go through, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of places I want to go.
I've been to Germany.
I used to want to go to Japan. Used to want to go to Japan real bad, but Japan is so dang populated. We populated here, but Jesus Louise.
I'm telling you, I'm serious. Japan you'll see so many stars, rap artists, they all in these clubs in Japan.
Catch probably out there too.
Yep. Marcus, yep. So Nate's been, when Brian and always go, oh, okay, I'm going to visit Marcus. I'm like, okay, when you going? Next thing I know, they're booking tickets and they're all gone. I'm like, they're in Japan. Okay. But I love it. I love Germany too. See, that's what I want to do. Ireland is beautiful, especially the countryside. I want to take that trip. You do the backpacking or you do the biking through. That's the trip I want to do. I got to find you a travel group. Oh, I don't know, but I'm serious. That's on my list. Yeah, Danny, you would. But that's not true. My daughter-in-law's brother. No, my daughter-in-law's brother.
I'm an NBA star. Not
nope. My daughter-in-law's brother is tall, and he's not. Now she's half black and half Japanese. Her brother's all Japanese, and he's tall as hell. So that's not true.
That's what I was looking for.
And I remember when her mother.
But according to next to regular people from Japan,
I remember when her mother came to the States, right? And she was in Tennessee, so I went to Tennessee to meet her. Oh my God. She was like, she walked in, she goes, they got all of this just for the two of them. Talk with my son and her daughter. And that was before they had the baby. So my son said, okay, well, we're going to go to Houston before you leave and you get to see my mom's house. And she asked me, how many people live here? Just me, him, and him. It was me. She was like, just 3. I'm like, yes. She is the sweetest little woman. And I'm taller than she is. So I ain't worried about her. She's short as hell. I'm taller than she is. And my daughter-in-law is tall as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't fly or take boats. Oh, come on, Harmony. Girl, you got to get out. You got to venture out. You really, really do. And if you don't have a passport, for me, Puerto Rico is a hop, skip, and a jump. New Mexico's right here, or Mexico's right there. So that's just, I told you when Kayla is gone, I'm about to take a flight damn near every other weekend. I'm going to be somewhere. Every other weekend, I will be gone.
Well, I'm definitely about to get my passport because I was supposed to go to.
You need to get your passport.
Yeah, I need to get it anyway.
But you need to make an appointment. I had to make an appointment just to renew mine. You need to make an appointment.
But I need to get my passport because I was going to, in August, go out to Canada. But with this eye and not knowing what was going on with that. So now I'm just trying to get a passport. And that way, as my healing goes, I got to travel. I'm a traveler. Ever since I touched the plane, I can't sit still. And now my kids are grown and everything else. I'm definitely going to move around.
My granddaughter just sent me a message and asked me, am I still dreaming? I told her as soon as she's gone, I'm about to catch another flight.
Wait, what happened?
I told Kayla as soon as she leaves, I'm gonna be on flights every other weekend.
And she's like, I'll be back.
We did a Puerto Rico cruise. Never did that one.
Oh,
you go to Greece on the 10th and Jamaica in January. Can't wait. Oh my God.
Yep, passport and travel IDs for flights. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get the passport. Yep.
Colleen with the cab, a couple of timeshares in Mexico. My sister had a timeshare and she had to get rid of that because then whenever what the one she had in Florida was great because we always made that one. You need to go to Italy. It's beautiful.
In Mexico. I'm gonna remember that when I'm in Mexico.
How would you have a heart attack? Seriously, once you take a short flight first, but I'm telling you, the longer flights are better.
Yeah, I took a short flight first.
Yeah, I would take a short flight first. But the longer flights are better. I used to fly from Houston to San Antonio every weekend because my house was in San Antonio. But I worked in Houston and I had a house in Houston, but I spend the weekends in San Antonio. By the time you get on the flight, 35, 40 minutes, I'm landing again. I did that for almost 7 months. Almost 7 months before I decided, you know what? It's time to just sell this and just stay in Houston. But I did that for almost 7 months and I enjoyed it. So I would work. And then on Friday morning, I would take a flight early in the morning, get home, log in and work Friday. And then I'm on a flight Monday morning coming back to Houston. Well, not every other weekend, every 2 weeks. I would do that. Not every other weekend, every 2 weeks. I will be in San Antonio. Yeah, Harmony.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all you got to do is
Dramamine and a sedative.
But you don't need Dramamine. I'm gonna tell you what you tell them to give you. Because when I used to have to get an MRI, feel like you closed in, they would give me 2. I told y'all what it was before. I had to take one the night before, and then the one the morning of my MRI because I can't stand being closed in. It starts with an A, and I'm telling you, your body would be so relaxed, girl.
It's just a sedative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tell her to take the Dramamine because y'all know I can't get on that shit without I get motion sickness. So so I tell everybody to take Dramamine on a boat, a plane, a long car ride. Oh no, I get motion sickness.
Girl, not Valiant. What is it called? Oh damn, I knew what it was because I was thinking about it the other day. But I would have to. It's not a Valium. I would take. It starts with an A. I would take one that night, and then an hour before my appointment, I had to take another one. And I'm trying to think what it is, but they would give me 2 pills. Ativan. Thank you. Ativan. That's what it is. Ativan. That's what it is. She's right. I was trying to think Ativan. Not Ambien. It was Ativan. And my whole body would be just relaxed. And and I would fall asleep in the machine. And they would go, Heidi, they're in the booth. Heidi, I need you to stay awake.
Right, you gotta be awake.
All of a sudden, the sounds from the MRI machine, bump, bump, bump. Then it started like making music to you. And you're like, oh, this is a nice sound. Bump, bump.
Sorry, Heidi. When I think of MRI,
it's a generic Xanax.
First of all, I start feeling claustrophobic as soon as you start putting me in the machine.
Nope, it didn't bother me. But that one time I had to do it they had to give me a shot in my arm. And girl, they had to actually put me, because I started hyperventilating in there. Now there's one now at the medical center where it's just open. But this thing, when I was started like, my heart rate, and they came and got me out there so quick. He was like, okay, we need you to calm down. The doctor came in and he told them, they took me out the machine. They put me in the room. They gave me a shot. And then about 40 minutes later, I was back in the machine. Yeah. I started hyperventilating.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. The one thing about it is those are those moments.
No, it was Ativan. I just couldn't think of the name of it. But as soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. It's Ativan.
I don't like feeling claustrophobic. And
they would give me 2. One to take the night before and one an hour before my appointment. So if my appointment was at, and they normally make my appointment like mid-afternoon because they don't want me to, dose. So I had to take it before I went to bed. And then my appointment would be like late afternoon. And I had to take it an hour before my appointment if I felt that I needed it. Of course, I felt I needed it. Malta. I know my son is going to Malta. Oh, your mom's from there. Oh my God. Okay. Well, Danny, anything else you want to talk about, honey? It is now, girl. I know it's 12 o'clock for you. Anything else you want to talk about?
It's 12. You know what? I was wondering why Nino kept walking and looking and walking away and looking. Just like last night, he knows that 12 o'clock is his last. How do dogs know time?
Dogs are smart.
Because remember last night when we got off and I told y'all I got to go. Because remember, Nino came up.
Like, yep, you told me what time it was. Yeah.
Right. He was like, a half hour. I tried to be nice. They gonna put me in YouTube jail. They gonna be calling on me saying,
YouTube jail.
Took her dog out at midnight.
I enjoyed this Friday night. I really did.
I did. I enjoyed this. I really did. I'm on until midnight with you, Heidi.
Yeah, but we looked to
6 a.m. with a teething child.
Huh?
I said I was up at 6 a.m. with a teething child.
Yeah, I was looking because me and Tia, we were like, I was thinking about doing a live. She goes, and we were looking to see nobody was live. I'm like, yeah, let's just do a live. And I'm glad we did.
I was thinking about doing a live. I said I was thinking about it too, but I was like, and she's like, let's do it together. I was like, all right. All right.
Why is this guy? Wait a minute. He sent me a message. Do you remember me from these days? I didn't go to that school. Come on here, my Facebook want to be my damn friend. I don't know who you are. And my cousin get on my damn nerves. Huh?
I was reading Colleen's
oh, thank you, Colleen, with the K Fun Live Love Off. Yeah, I like when we just go on all kind of different topics. I enjoy that. I really do.
And when we all are talking with each other. But that's one of the good things that you always do, because Heidi be on me about it. That's why I even do it. But you're always interacting with your audience and answering the questions and conversing with them, because they came to talk to you too. And not just each other.
Shala, look, thanks for being welcoming and not side-eyeing me. I told you were welcome in my chat anytime, and I meant that. And no one was going to be rude to you, and I meant that. So I don't have people doing that over here. I really don't. But thank you for coming in. I'm glad you did. I was happy to see your name in the chat. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I keep wanting to say Dung Beetle. Just Beetle C.I. Damn it.
You always be Dung Beetle, just Beetle. Yeah,
I always see Dung Beetle.
I still see Dung Beetle every time I look.
I'm hoping Savage does a live tomorrow. I really needed a good laugh. I need to hear some music. When she had Mayhem Thursday, I was like, I said she didn't go live this Thursday. I need Savage to do a Savage live on Saturday. Thank you, Ambulance Girl. I appreciate that. I really do. Switch bitch, please. God damn it. That's what I call a switch bitch. But
And I always tell her I always want to be like, which bitch?
Which bitch. But I really want to say thank you guys for coming in and hanging with us. I enjoyed this Tupac thing. I really am going to keep an eye on that. If I come live tomorrow morning, we would definitely be talking about, there's more stuff going on with Russell Brand. I'm either going to go live tomorrow morning.
We're supposed to bring that up tonight.
Yeah, we're supposed to bring that up tonight, but we were just we were talking with Tupac and everything. There's more stuff going on with the Russell Brand case. Believe it or not, there's more people than not that believe this story is not true. A lot of people, important people, believe this story is not true, and they're speaking out about it. So, well, everybody's important, but still, you'd be surprised. I don't believe it, still don't believe it, and I haven't seen anything that shows me that this man is guilty of doing anything, because he was always out in front in public. So that we have more stuff coming in about Ashton Kutcher. Oh God, I just can't take more. Yep. Murdaugh has taken a plea. He's pleaded guilty to 22 charges for fraud. Like I said, he was supposed to then do that, but he's pleaded guilty. I guess he's thinking he's getting a retrial and going to get off on an M case, but that's not happening. But yeah, so I'm either going to be live Saturday or Sunday morning. It might just be Sunday because I'm live tonight. I have some things I need to do tomorrow. If I come live, I get sidetracked because yeah. So I'll see but tomorrow morning. But anyway, I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And before we get out of here, let's see. I want to say thank you to Margene. I want to say thank you to Colleen. I want to say thank you to Karma is a bitch for doing the membership. I appreciate it. I enjoyed the chats. I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed reading what you guys had to say and just having a good time. Wait a minute. Shit's hitting the fan. Wait a minute. What happened? Wait a minute. What happened?
Where's it hitting the fan at?
I don't know. Wait a minute. What shit is hitting the fan? What am I missing? Oh, shit. Somebody's shit's hitting the fan. I'll hear about it. Is TL live? Look.
Let me see.
See if TL's live. I didn't get no notification. So is she live?
No. She did put up a walk video though.
Oh my God, this handbag is gorgeous.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there go my girl. That's in Germany. Oh, okay. So what the hell is this? Paulette. Oh, her daughter is so damn big now. Okay. Love you guys. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Ashton Kutcher. Oh yeah, shit's hitting the fan. Yes, that shit.
Oh no, it's hitting. Well, yeah, that is hitting the fan for real.
Yeah, that shit is hitting the fan. Yeah, it's hitting the fan.
And
so
he's a twin like me.
I am looking forward. So I would definitely be talking on those things. I will see you guys later on this weekend. My eyes are just, I'm gonna show you my eyes now. They like closing. I think I don't smoke weed. Look them up. And they're getting dark. I'm tired.
Well, I know tomorrow morning I might do a live in the morning, because in the morning I'm going to see my auntie tomorrow at the nursing home. And then me and my parents are going out to brunch. And because I know in the afternoon they have a group over here. My friend's son is in a football group that's through the Garfield Park League. And they actually got to the All-Star game. So they'll be going to Florida in October for 10 days. And some of the mothers and stuff, or fathers, they're saying they would like to go because these are 6 through 13-year-olds. And so they're going to do some fundraisers, try to help to get some funds to help some people. So I want to really be a part of that. So I want to go to some of the businesses I know, get them to help y'all part of Crook County. I need y'all to step up. So I'm on the afternoon. I really want to be on that. I need to get my hair done, but that's why I don't know if I'm going to go to this birthday party Sunday. I don't know.
Girl, I'm going to tell you how crazy my sister is. My sister just did a post, okay? She said, and this is a sister you got. She goes, avoiding drama doesn't mean I'm scared of you. I have anger issues and I'm trying to avoid jail. Yeah. My cousin goes, that right there. I'm like, oh my God.
That part right there.
That part right there. I'm still in this shit.
I've never been locked up, never been arrested for nothing. I tell myself, if I go, it better be something I was ready to sit with my feet up for. And so my thought of spending some hours in jail because of something, that just don't even make sense to me. Like right now, I'm 43.
Girl, 43. I am still in that shit.
Yeah. I got anger issues and I'm really trying to be nice.
I'm gonna call her tomorrow and say, bitch, who fucking with you? She crazy. Yeah, I'm the nicest one. What they tell me, but she crazy. But that's okay. But I just looking at this shit. I'm like, who messing with her? And that's an evil person.
I like her though.
Huh?
I said I like her though.
No, you don't. You didn't meet that sister. Remember?
Wait, you talking about Edith? Wait,
not Edith. No, she crazy.
Oh yeah, I was like, she cray. And I love her.
You didn't meet her. You met Edith. You met Leslie. You didn't meet. You didn't meet my other sister. Yeah, but I'm gonna make sure you get to meet her one day so you can see that it all runs.
Leslie was quiet, but I could tell she probably a beast too.
Leslie,
people quiet, just do little don't mean.
Oh my God, she is. Yeah, she's quiet. Yeah, yeah. Okay, she quiet. Okay, yeah, she quiet. She deadly. But they tell me I'm mean. They tell me I'm mean. My no. Oh yeah, winners. Oh, okay. No, it's gonna be no. So I'm trying to get my other sister.
Congratulations to your sister.
Who?
Colleen said her sister.
Oh, your sister retired today. My son keep asking me, when am I going to retire? I said, what am I going to do when I retire? Stay on YouTube all day?
YouTube? Then they'll be asking what time does Heidi go to bed?
Look, I like money too much. I love money too much. I love to travel too much. In order to do those things, I need to have money in the bank. Look, I need to have money in the bank. Unless I get my good subscribers to donate to my trips, because I need to go to the Haunted Mansion.
Make it rain, people. It's a drought out here.
No, ma'am. Which bitch, please welcome to the world of Dung Beetle. I love
the Dung Beetle.
Dung Beetle Jr., let's fly.
We should all just be Dung Beetles.
I wish I had wings. I can grow. You know what? I need superpowers. Kelly, I miss you. Night, Margene. Look.
Wait, you said are any of us related to any kids?
Look, I really need superpowers. Can I? Okay. I need superpowers. Okay, let's go to bed and pretend that we have superpowers and dream of who we want to be, and then hopefully when we wake up in the morning, we can jump off the building and fly. Look, amen. I pay for my own life.
You're not allowed to do that. This is the internet. They don't do that.
I'm serious. I mean, I'm telling you, I like to do it. Even during the pandemic, I was so happy when things are open, I can fly again. But when you start doing all that shit, I'm looking at my bank account. I'm like, look, no. So yeah, love you too, sweetie. But no, I like to do things. And when I travel, I don't want to say, oh no, I only have this. I can't do this. I only got enough money for food for 3 days or 4 days. No, if I want to go shopping, I go shopping. I want to go eat where I want to eat. I go eat where I want to eat. Want to go shopping again? I go shopping again. I like to enjoy myself. So yeah. You got to enjoy yourself. Mm-hmm. That's one thing my mother always did tell. And my first husband would tell me the same thing. I would go, oh, I want that. He was like, well, if you want it, just get it. I'm like, no, because then I don't. He goes, if you want it, you see it, you want it. Why don't you just get it now? And that's the way I even with shoes. I see shoes, I want them, I get them. Don't have nothing to go with them, but I'm sure down the road, a month or two, I'm going to find that perfect thing to go. And that's why I always do it like that. I'll see the shoes. I'm like, oh, I'm getting those. And trust me, I'm going to find an outfit somewhere that's going to set them suckers off just right. But I'm telling you, I see it, I want it, and I get it.
Mm-hmm. How you like shopping?
Kelly just telling all. But the last time I went shopping, the last 2 times I've gone shopping out of town, it's all been Kayla. It's all been Kayla. I'll be so tired after dragging from store to store with her. I don't even want to go look for shit for myself. I bought myself one thing that time we were in the mall. One thing. Oh no. And I bought I bought something from Pandora. So 2 things. Everything else was Kayla. Kayla. So even the last trip to Vegas, Kayla. All right. I gotta go. Oh, okay. So is Dung Beetle on shift now? Or is Terry Lynn on shift, or Shaylin going on shift? I know y'all just let me know. Just tag me on YouTube to let me know who's on shift and what stream I need to watch. Good night, everybody. Look, what stream? Good night, everybody. Good night, guys. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you, Danny. Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.